So it begins. You've waited your whole life for this moment. A great Glup only comes around once in a lifetime. Well, actually that's a lie. There's hundreds of great Glups in a galaxy far, far away. But tonight, we've got a battle between 80 Star Wars Glup Shidos, and only one can rise to the top. Who has it in them to be champion of the Glups?
Hey everybody, we're here. I swear, I showed up the screen. Everybody, welcome to the Holland Marauders podcast. I'm AJ, joined here by Jamie and Matt.
Oh,
how you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm great.
I'm already crying, so
Yeah,
interpret that as you will.
Yep.
I forgot about the intro. I made that intro
You
about
forgot
forgot
the
about it?
intro?
You made it
just
like
20
a half hour ago.
20 minutes ago. So yeah, tonight we literally just explained how this all went down.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, let's get back in the swing of things. Let's get these streams going. Let's have weekly streams leading into Andor, whatever, doing our fun chaos stuff. So originally planned for tonight was a discussion on The Empire Strikes Back.
Just a casual discussion.
And then that would have been great. It would have been fine. It would have been really good. Saving that for a later day.
Mm-hmm.
So Jamie was kind of like, well, what's something that could be more relevant? And we're like, I don't know. Like there was the Andor trailer, which we'll talk about at some point, maybe not tonight, or I don't know. That was something that was awesome. Very excited about that. And then I had my classic in bed, 1 a.m. You know, scrolling on my phone as I probably shouldn't be before I go to bed.
Strolling at 1 a.m.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? It's almost March. Let's just do like a March Madness like bracket, but with Star Wars characters, like Glup Shidos. We got to do that. We were on Hando's stream on the Ray side, talking about Glups, and we were like, can we have these Glups face off? And we never did. So, lo and behold, we've got this huge bracket behind me, if you're listening, of 80 Star Wars Glup Shidos that we had to dwindle down, which is crazy because we're already at 80. We almost had 120.
That was a tough one. That was a tough night.
Which we had to cut it down. This is the one we're going to start with when we do get started. It's a pod racer play-in just to get into the prequel round and get that spot in the prequels because we needed every pod racer to be part of this. Except
every pod
Anakin
racer is a
Solo.
Glup. Yeah. Minus them too.
Yeah.
So I think I kind of explained how this all got started. So this idea was in my head until like from that 1 a.m. until I made the thumbnail in bed too, I might add.
So was that Monday night?
Later. Sure, I think so.
Yeah.
This is less than a week.
Yeah, and then Tuesday morning, AJ just texts Matt and me, "Good morning, Agent 47," with like no context. It doesn't tell us what's going on. And Matt and I are like, "Wait, what's happening?" And then the Andor trailer dropped, and Matt and I are like, eventually.
You guys had talked about a bunch of things, and I was at work doing something. I had a meeting or something. Tuesday morning.
Yes.
And I didn't get back to you guys. It was about the Andor trailer or something. You guys were talking about something. And I was like,
Mask of Fear too.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I got to get back to you guys at lunch. And I told you guys a little bit more, I think, later. And then I just started hammering out like hype for this thing online. Everyone's probably like, what are they talking about? What is Glup Madness? What are they doing? We were up late making a sheet. We had Matt on a phone call trying to select who was going to go into this thing.
We were on an hour and a half phone call, just whittling it down to 80. That was like impossible to do. We had to take so many Glups out of the race. It was actually quite tragic.
So the biggest thing is a Glup Shido is someone who is a background character in Star Wars who pretty much has like 0 screen time. They most likely have a name. They're just some random guy in the background, and
or they're like an inconsequential character, or not an inconsequential character. They're not the main character.
Right. Pretty much anyone who's not a main character. That was the Star Wars Explained definition of it. We had to narrow it down from there.
Do you remember the movie, obviously, Sandlot?
Yeah.
Yes.
So obviously, Benny the Jet Rodriguez, the secondary main character in that, I would
Benjamin
say.
Franklin Rodriguez.
Yeah, great movie.
That detail.
Great summer movie. There's a part in that movie where Babe Ruth, he's a Yankees fan, he's a baseball fan, big Yankees fan, I think, comes to him in a dream. So Dexter Jetster came to me in a dream and gave me the
Yeah.
idea.
No,
that's what happened.
I think that's exactly it. And he was dressed like Babe Ruth.
Yeah,
And he had 4 bats for each hand.
Dexter Jetster would be the Babe Ruth of
He is. Oh,
if they had
totally.
baseball and Star
I could see him
Wars.
smoking a cigar and pointing to left field.
Smoking 4 of them.
Yeah.
Like holding them all in his hands.
No, he's got 2 hands to keep his pants up, 1 hand to smoke a cigar, and 1 hand to hit the ball with.
One hand to hold his pants up, one to call out the
announcement
where the shot's
alone.
going.
You're right.
Honestly, we made so many things. I don't know what the I don't
Honestly,
know. Should I play the intro again?
just like
Sure.
came over us. Sure, whatever.
Do we have the copyright thing in the thing? Are we gonna get in trouble? I'm always afraid of music.
Yeah, we should be good.
Okay, we're good. All right, I'm playing the intro again for you guys that I
Toss
missed
it up.
So it begins. You've waited your whole life for this moment. A great Glup only comes around once in a lifetime. Well, actually that's a lie. There's hundreds of great Glups in a galaxy far, far away. But tonight, we've got a battle between 80 Star Wars Glup Shidos, and only one can rise to the top. Who has it in them to be champion of the Glups?
Welcome to Hollow Knight Marauders. I don't know. Was it coming back from commercial music? Or
Hey,
something?
everybody. Welcome back to the
So the biggest thing about this bracket, like we said, we came up with a list, we narrowed it down before we started, and so there's a lot that did not make it. And I can already foresee there's probably going to be a lot of names thrown around in the chat of Glups that we may have never even heard of. But I'm sorry they didn't make the bracket.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm going to tell you right now, Master Shaggy is not on the list.
That is a good one.
That is a good one, though.
Here's how we broke it down, though.
Biggs got cut, yeah.
So this is how we broke it down. We have AJ will point it out on the board behind him. 4 main brackets: the prequel era, so all 3 prequel movies; the original trilogy era, all 3 OT movies; the sequel trilogy era, all 3 sequel movies; and then
clear now.
Canon additional media. So anything that's in a show, cartoon, comics, books. That one was much harder for us because we were trying to get just the one thing. So there's 16 names in each of those. One additional note, AJ already mentioned the prequel era has 1 default pod racer spot because every single pod racer is a Glup Shido. So we're doing the pod racer plan first.
Yeah, the pod racer.
And then we'll go from
I even
there.
give a little detail of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great.
And then we'll narrow it down from there. So the way we'll go about it is the 3 of us will literally just pick our favorites. And since there's 3 of us, it'll be majority wins. By the time I guess we get to the top 8, if the chat wants to just get spicy and start yelling their favorites in there, we might take it more into account. But honestly, just for the sake of trying to go a little bit quicker and not be here for a million hours, we're gonna try and go through it.
We got 41 rounds. No, we've got a lot more than that. We've got a lot of rounds to get through, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get cracking, right?
Let's go. So this is the pod racer play-in portion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have played some music. Should I pull out the old?
No. Come on.
I'll put it on low.
This is what we want. Pod racer play-in. So we're gonna start with the pod racers, right?
Yeah.
And so again, these are also randomly arranged. We did a picker wheel and individually did it, so every matchup is completely randomized.
If it's not Gascano, I'm gonna be upset too, but we'll see.
All right, well, we'll see.
All right, first matchup. Who's doing
I
pictures?
Gascano, but I'll
Matt,
do pictures.
you do round 1 for pictures.
Wow, Matt's big Matt night.
Big Matt night. I'm stepping up, huh?
First matchup of the evening: Dudbolt versus Clegg Holdfast.
Well, I got Clegg first, so here he is, Mr.
Clegg.
Clegg Holdfast, and then we got Dudbolt.
Oh,
it's got to be Dudbolt for me.
this is tough. It's got to be Dudbolt for me as well.
It's
That's a Dudbolt sweep. That's a Dud sweep.
It's got to be Dudbolt.
Dudbolt sweep right there, dude. What a guy. What a man.
How's the chat feel about that?
Nah,
Let's see.
they're on to the next one already.
Yeah,
Do I
they're already
cross out
talking about
flag?
Odie Mandrell. I mean, yes, Odie Mandrell is
Odie
also
is
my
great.
guy. But is that next?
No, I can jump to Odie Mandrell.
No,
go,
Let's go in order. Let's go
Go
in order.
in order.
Next up, Ben Quaderneros
Heyo.
taking on Neva Key.
Who?
Ooh, here he is, Mr. Gremlin himself or
Who
herself.
is
I think
that?
that's a woman.
What?
I also think so.
Key,
we
I
gotta
think,
go
is a
with Ben Quaderneros.
It's got to be
over here.
Ben Quaderneros.
It's Quaderneros.
Ben Quaderneros is one of the defining Glups.
He's
Like
Oh, yeah.
he's somebody that you talk about when you talk about like the alien characters.
Yes, definitely.
He's the one that made the rounds recently. There's like some guy, young man, that made a TikTok or something, and he was like, "You don't know Ben Quaderneros?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the one going
That's,
around. So
Yeah.
that's like the go-to.
Yeah.
He's the go-to.
He might go all the
ideal
way,
male
honestly.
body. He very well could. So next up, we got Mahonic taking on Elan Mac.
Here's
Mahonic.
Mahonic.
Yeah.
Elon Mac is not here. Did I not upload Elon Mac?
Right. So Mahonic. I mean, let's be real.
But I want to at least like look at what this other person is, though.
I got you. Hold on.
Oh,
You don't want to know.
the road. We thought we got a picture, but I guess we did not.
I swear I thought I put him on.
Playboy
Where is he?
philanthropist.
No, I guess I never downloaded him.
Quaderneros is on my wall.
See,
This is very true. Slamming the walls of the computer. You know that. We still looking for Mac?
Oh God. Yes, but Google doesn't give it to me right away. Oh, wait a minute. Elon Mac. I got him.
So how about
He's
that
this-
Andor trailer?
He's this freakazoid.
Oh, you already had that up.
Yeah.
We already had that one. Okay.
oh,
So there's Elan Mac for everyone playing at home.
For everybody who's definitely not going to vote for Mahonic. I'd vote for Mahonic though.
Yeah.
Mahonic.
We've had only sweeps tonight. Well,
yeah.
Okay,
Only
all right. But
sweeps.
once we get further in,
Oh,
those
it's gonna
are when
be-
the sweeps stop.
There's gonna be some tough matchups. We're gonna be yelling at each other.
We are. I'll agree.
Big one next.
Mhm.
Okay.
The fans are gonna love this one. Odie Mandrell
Hey yo.
taking on Juan Sandage.
We love Juan Sandage. Boom.
You know what?
Come on.
What are you guys voting on this one?
I'm sorry. Odie Mandrell. I had an Odie Mandrell action figure when I was a kid. So Odie Mandrell played very heavily into my Star Wars stories. All the ones that I used to make when I was a kid. He was a big time galactic player. I have to go with him. He's one of my favorites. And I mean, look at this guy.
I'm gonna raise the stakes for Jamie here.
Yeah.
March Madness. I'm actually not a huge college basketball. I'm not a big college basketball fan at all. But March Madness is known for crazy upsets.
Uh-huh.
You might already have your vote in head, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna create some tension here or some drama. I'm gonna go Juan Sandage.
Come on, this guy looks like he gave me an 11th nugget in my bag at McDonald's in the drive-thru. Come on.
To leave the door open for an upset.
I gotta go with
Juan
Odie.
again.
Woo!
Oh.
I'm sorry, I gotta go with Odie.
I
Get this
tried.
guy out
Who
of
is
here.
this? I don't know who this one is.
This was he looks like the guy from Ice Age. With like lettuce on his head.
like a rubber chicken and Scrat combined.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Odie had to make it past the first round.
No, I'm glad he did. I tried to spice it up a little. I tried to throw some spice onto your extra nugget there.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Bowls Roar,
Oh,
Taking
yeah,
on-
baby.
Rats Tyrell.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
I love
where the fun
Balls
begins.
Roar.
Yeah,
Mr. Balls
do.
Roar.
I do too. Ever since I just found out he's the guy you feed in Jar Jar's Adventure, so now I gotta pull that up.
Yeah, you do.
There's so
Oh,
much going on
boy.
right now.
Anyone play Jar Jar's Adventure?
Aside from the 3 people on screen right now.
Who is that? Oh.
Who is what?
What do you guys? So who you? Matt, make your pick here as I'm pulling this one up.
Who were
it's
the
gotta
options
be.
again?
It's gotta be Rats.
Bulls roar. And
Oh,
Rats
yeah,
Tyrell.
Come
gotta
on.
be Rats.
It's gotta be Mr. Rats Tyrell.
So on the right here
Whoa!
is where that's the video game where you'd feed him. You made like
Bar
food at
talk.
the cantina in on Mos Espa. But anywho, so there's your Bulls roar minute. Can I see
Let's
Rats Tyrell again for old time's sake? I'll
I
go
can't do
Bulls
a-
roar. Or no, wait.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going Bulls roar.
Rats Tyrell didn't even finish the race, dude. His family was waiting for him.
So Jay,
And you're gonna
also
get.
went,
And you're gonna do this to my boy again?
There you go.
you also went Rats,
I'm
Yeah.
going Rats.
I'm
Rats
going
and
Rats.
Bulls.
Yeah.
You gotta do. Sorry, balls.
My personal rule is if I have no idea who this person is, I'm sorry.
You don't know
They don't-
Bulls roar? See, now we're
No.
turning into the TikTok. You don't know Bulls roar?
You don't know Bulls roar?
Star Wars. He's one of the main characters.
Jar Jar's Big Adventure.
No, it's just Jar Jar's adventure.
Yeah, Jar Jar's Adventure. Jar
You don't
Jar's
know
Big
Jar Jar's
Adventure
Adventure?
You don't know
is
Jar Jar's
the
adventure?
board game
Oh, there you go. That's a
Right.
good
that
one.
we played.
Excuse
Different.
me.
We gotta play that one
Balls Roar
again.
is not in that one.
That was like Mouse Hunt, Cheese Chase. What was the board game where you
Mousetrap?
Yeah,
Mousetrap?
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap. It's all balls and roars with this guy
Oh,
tonight.
Walker, you're letting me down. You gotta know these. You gotta know these pod
Ooh.
racers. So next up, we have this is a good one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
Oh god.
Aldar Beto.
Oh god.
Love Aldar Beto. I have
Okay.
his pod racer in the other room.
Absolutely
Taking
love
on
that is.
Team Toe Peglies. Can I go pull out the Eldar Beto Lego figure?
Sure.
Sure,
Here
go
you-
for it.
here's
I
Aldar
thought,
Beto
I thought
again.
you already were. Can
I
I just
should.
say, I'm getting a really big kick out of the fact that like the image is over me this entire time.
I know. It's
Um,
bad.
It's great.
I have to say, Team Topagli's another classic. He's
He is
great.
another
He like
classic.
gives in the episode 1 video game. He gives Anakin extra. Whoa, there he is.
Beto.
Aldar Beto has a great pod racer, but Team Topagli's gives Anakin extra parts, and he also gets blackout drunk before
Yeah,
the
look
race.
at this thing.
This is actually a good matchup.
This is a good matchup.
best one
because
yet.
Aldar Beto is. Oof. I'm going to vote for Team Toe. I like his pod racer too.
Whoa.
I like
This
his
Is
is
he
pod
the
tough.
drunk in
Yeah.
in the
He's the
game?
drunk in the game, yeah. Oh yeah, that's certainly this guy if I've ever seen it.
I can't do the non-blurry thing.
You
Oh, I
gotta
gotta
put
do
your
this.
hand behind it. Yeah.
Somebody
Okay,
screen
well,
cap
there he
this,
is.
please.
Still not working.
Oh well. If you look him up if you want. He looks like a Monopoly piece.
Yeah, the classic minifigure for Alder Beto can't be beat. It might be like the best minifigure like of all time. So I've always appreciated Alder Beto in general. So I'm gonna
Toe.
pick him.
I tried.
So
Team Toe, my love. I tried.
Eldar Beto. Is that our first upset? I think it is. That's
kind
like a
of.
close one.
It's Beto time.
Eldar Beto's moving on.
Instead of like Gino time, it's just Beto time.
Beto
Oh
time.
yeah.
All right. In the first round, we have 2 more matchups in the first round.
Two
of Pod
more.
Racers. Why do I still have the Bulls Roar thing here?
All right.
There we go.
Whew.
Mars Guo against Ebe Endicott.
Whoa, the I love this guy.
I don't
Who
want
the
either.
hell is this guy? Oh my god. Look at him. Oh.
Look at that scar
We
on
have
his
that
stomach.
versus
What is
Wait, that's double. Matt, you're actually doing a great job with the pictures, I gotta say.
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
He's
I
like
wish I had a
sweating.
mouse. I am sweating.
All right, easily Mars Guo. I gotta go here.
Yeah,
This
Mars
is-
Guo for the roar.
Yeah.
And shout out to Hannah at Rayside.
Yeah. Iconic Mars Guo.
Ebe Endicott. So our friend Ryan, I know, loves Ebe Endicott. So
Yes.
Ryan will probably be pretty upset. But
Sorry.
Mars Guo moves on. Mars Bar.
Mars Barguo.
Mars bars.
All right. Fan favorite Gasgano
Boom.
taking on
There he is.
Arc Bumpy Roos.
Oh.
Boom.
This is also a tough
All right,
one.
I remember Arc Roos the most
Very good
strongly
rule.
from Racer's Revenge. Racer's Revenge. If
He's
you've
a
ever
bum.
played that game, he's a great character in that game. You have to do like every mission like perfect to unlock Mr. Arc Roos. So there
There's
he
so
is.
many
So-
like Glup Shadow level of pod racer video games. Can we just talk about that?
Well,
There's like two.
What?
Yeah, there's Pod Racers for N64 and then Racer's Revenge for like PS2 and
That's so
and then
many.
there's this.
That's too many. All right, Gasgano for me.
it's
Me
gotta be
too.
Gasgano, yeah.
It's gotta be Gasgano.
Gotta be the gas. It's the gas
Give him the
man. Here he is. You heard of ass man, now it's gas man. He's got the license plate. He's got the license plate on his pod racer. I'm the gas man.
Gasgano, flash me his vents.
All right, we're on to round 2 of Pod Racers.
All right,
Sound
that's enough
the
joking
sound the
around.
alarm. So we have Dudbolt
Uh-oh.
taking on Ben Quadaneros. Oh, boy.
God. Oh,
Oh,
fudge. All right.
that's really rough.
Let's dig deep. Want me to go first?
Sure.
So I will say, Dudbolt might be. Oh, I can't go first.
I'm gonna go Benny Q. I gotta go Ben Quadaneros.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah. I love Dudbolt. I love his design. I love his snaggletooth duck bill.
I know.
Just one more look at him. Let's take one more look at him before he leaves us.
It's the last time we'll see him tonight.
I love his anglerfish antenna on his duckbill, by the way. And I love that half the pictures I was looking for last night were like his like costume on display in a museum, and it looks like they skinned him alive.
Yeah, it's my closet.
It's disturbing. Dud, we love you.
In
It's time to
memoriam,
go.
Deadbolt.
I'll give Dud the vote just so he doesn't get swept.
Good.
But I mean, I really would have voted for Ben Quadaneros if it was like on the line, because Ben, like we said before, Ben Quadaneros is kind of like Mr. Glup. So
All right, he's in.
Dudbolt,
To the next round.
I'm sorry. Quadaneros moves on. And in real lore, in real canon, Ben Quadaneros actually becomes really good at pod racing, because we see the poster in Clone Wars where he's like taking on Sebulba in a championship or something. So he actually became good. He actually figured out how to turn on his pod racer.
I'm proud of him.
So next is Mahonic versus Odie Mandrell.
Oh, that's a tough one. I love Mahonic, mostly because I love how they say Mahonic.
Mahonic. I know that's really like as Jill said earlier, if you have a verbal reaction to him, then you have to vote for him.
I gotta go
Odie
Mahonic for that.
Mandrell is a classic, dude. Look at him.
Him and the deleted scene where his like 10 kids.
No, that's Rats Tyrell.
That's Rats.
Oh, my bad, my
Killed
bad.
who you almost killed in the first round.
Right. He'll never forget.
I gotta go Mahonic.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna let AJ decide.
Ooh.
I'm going Odie Mandrell.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the first spicy one of the night.
First spicy one.
Oh, can I see the pictures again? Can you use it in a sentence? This is tough. I gotta go Mahonic as well.
Oh,
I know. Do. Mahonic. That might be an upset. Odie Mandrell's like a
Odie Mandrell's a classic.
everyone
Like
was
I
yelling
said, I
about
have
him
his-
earlier, right?
Yeah, I have his
Now
figure
everyone's
around
pissed.
somewhere. Probably. They're probably all leaving. Odie and his pit droid crew. I know the Three Stooges.
Oh, I forgot the picture of crew. Can I take it back?
It's not too late.
Too late. It is. I took my finger off it.
Already wrote it down.
Odie!
There we go. That's an upset, I'd say. So
Yeah.
we have next up we have Rats Tyrell and Aldar Beto.
I'm trying to get that like clicky whine he does. But then he dies. And then who was the other one?
Aldar Beto. The Monopoly piece. I don't like. I like the Lego figure better than whatever that is.
How dare you? That is the man, the myth, Aldar Beto himself.
You should
You
look
can't
up.
vote for the minifigure.
There's
I
a
gotta
there's
go.
a Lego comic book of him too, and it's a
Beto.
trip.
You're going Beto.
I'm going Beto.
I'm going Rats.
Oh, I have to decide again.
Yeah.
Beto.
Look at him. His family. Think about his family, AJ.
I'm thinking about his family, and I'm going Eldar Beto.
Oh my God, they suffer again.
Eldar Beto. See, I should have gone first there because I'm an Eldar Beto fanboy.
Damn. Yeah. No, that was tough. That was a tough one.
All right. We're almost to the
Almost to the end of Pod Racers.
almost to the end of somewhat. Next up, we have Mars Guo. Pull up that picture.
Rawr,
Versus Gasgano. Wow.
Oh.
rawr.
Oh.
Gasgano also
I'm-
makes that noise. Actually,
I'm going for this is tough. Mars
He is the
Guo is
gas
the
man.
noise. He's the best noise in the whole pod race.
so it really should be rawr, and then
Oh,
The whole Pod Race is one big noise.
I can't pick.
This is rough.
Gasgano is great, but Mars.
I'm going Gasgano.
Ooh, I'm going Mars.
Oh. I'm going Gasgano. I think he has a wilder look to him overall.
You're
Even
going
though we
Gasgano.
love the noise, I'm going Gasgano.
I
Look
mean,
at that guy.
Do we
Look
Look,
at that
do
guy.
we want to let we're in the final? Oh, no, we're not in the final.
We're
Okay.
not.
do you think he could also be Babe Ruth? He has 4 arms.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. I gotta get a mouse
We need-
after
we need a
this. After this
soundboard of-
play-in.
Need a lot of upgrades.
You don't have a mouse? You're just using the trackpad?
I'm using the trackpad. I'll get a mouse after the play-in tournament. It'll
So
be 2 seconds.
Gasgano won, huh?
Yeah.
Mars Guo and Dudbolt going in the same round. It's tough.
Shoot.
Tough pill to swallow. All arms, no body. He kind of looks like an umbrella. The guy's built like an umbrella.
Yeah, he is.
What?
He looks
I
like an
can see it.
umbrella.
I
He
see
looks
the
like an
vision.
umbrella without the.
Oh, I
Looks
see
like
it. I see
An
it. Yeah.
umbrella without
Yeah.
the umbrella.
The metal
Yeah.
part of an
Just
umbrella.
the
He's
the
just
skeleton of an
the
umbrella. He's
So-
the
Yeah,
He's
he's
the
the to your umbrella.
So we're in the final 4 of pod racers,
Okay. Here we go.
and I think we can allow some audience votes here. I
All right.
think, if people want to
Okay.
chime in with who they want. So in the first matchup of the final 4 in pod racer play-in, as we're 30 minutes into this thing, is
Holy
Ben
crap.
Quadaneros versus Mahonic.
Mahonic.
So chat, send in your votes.
Get your votes in. It might influence us. We don't know.
I think we'll count them.
Yeah.
We'll count them.
Take it into
um,
account.
Yeah, and then we'll do our vote. So if I'm gonna vote for Quadaneros over Dudbolt, I'm definitely going Quadaneros over Mahonic. So I'm Quadaneros.
Yeah, I think I'm also ride or die Quaterneros. So if anybody needs to save Mahonic, now's the time.
I'm
I don't
also Benny Q.
Benny
Okay,
Q's
so I
getting
mean-
all the
Benny Q.
votes.
Unless like 10 people vote for Mahonic.
Pretty much like
right now.
unless the chat wants Mahonic, it's gonna be Ben Quaterneros.
I doubt anyone does though.
No,
Yeah, I'm seeing
They
Quadaneros.
all want Quaterneros.
It's coming up, Benny
What?
Q.
it's yep,
It's all coming up, Benny Q.
it's over. It's over. We had a good round. We had a
Stop
good
the
run,
fight.
Mahonic. Goodbye.
That one was a blowout.
Good luck.
Benny Q. Benny Q sweep.
Yep, basically.
Get your brooms out. So next up, to go to the championship to play Quadaneros in just the pod racer round, is Eldar Beto versus Gasgano. This is a heavyweight title
This is Skinny versus Skinny.
Umbrella. I'm I'll go Gasgano. As much as I love Eldar Beto, I like Gasgano a bit more.
I also like Gasgano, so I'm going Gasgano. But I
Mm.
also really like this running Aldar Beto blinking in and out of existence joke.
I gotta go Gasgano as well because I don't
Damn.
think Alder Vito could take it all.
Yeah,
So-
chat went with Gasgano as well.
Mm. Yeah,
So
so
it's-
another Gasgano or another sweep, I should say.
All right, one more quick Aldar Beto rave.
The Eldar Beto salute.
Goodbye.
Beto be gone. All right.
Beto be gone, no.
Speedo.
Oh God! Final round.
We have Ben in the one corner. We have Ben Quadraneros taking on Gasgano.
This
And
is
once again,
rough.
chat, you can influence the process here. So, what are we thinking, Matt? How about you lead us off while I
Ben
take a sip of
Quadraneros.
some juice?
I know Gasgano has
Hmm.
4 arms, but Ben Quadraneros has 4 hearts and engines.
And those things on his head,
he has
which
3
is probably
things
just
on
part
his
of his.
head. But he's a
He
quad.
kind of looks like an apple with legs.
He does look like
He
an
does.
apple with more like a yeah.
He looks like an apple worm. Like that's a face. That's a face
He's
of a
a-
worm that pops out of an apple and goes.
He's actually just a lowly worm.
in like a
Um,
child special.
Yeah.
I gotta go Benny Q as well. Again,
Oh man.
I had a
What
feeling
about
it was gonna
chat?
be him.
Ooh, we had 3 Ben Quadranerises and 1 Gasgano,
I didn't vote yet.
I know.
but it looks
Although
like it's Ben. It looks
We
like it's
could
Benny
tell-
Boy, but you can try.
We can still have some more Gasganos coming in. A pair with legs. I like
He does
that.
look like a pair.
I'll give Gasgano a nod.
All right.
So that's 2 for Gasgano, and 1, 2, 3,
And 25 for
and,
Quadranero.
and 30 for Quadraneros.
I think he
Alright.
is just gonna win.
Quadraneros clinches the
Quadran-
final spot.
The old
If I can spell
Quadraneros
here.
clinch.
The
The Quadraneros-
Quadraneros clinch.
The
That's what we
Quadraneros
call it.
clinch
Spelled with a Q.
into.
Yep.
I can get this pod racer bracket out of here. And bring up the big boy now.
All right, write him in. I'll be right back.
And you won't see me the rest of the round.
Yep.
Where are you going?
He's going to get a mouse. You can
I want to
probably
get a mouse. I'll be right back.
you can probably arrange the board behind you with enough space if you really.
Yeah, I could.
I put
No one
those
can really
things.
see it though.
No one can see it. Period, because we didn't set up a second camera. Now that would have made us really late for the stream if we tried to do an additional camera. I need
That is
everyone to
true.
know that. So, it was
we were
a
very on
thought,
time.
but no, we were. No, we weren't. We were like 10 minutes late tonight, but we
Not
were
true, but
ready.
We were
We were here, but there was a lot to talk about beforehand. So,
Chad,
So-
I'm very sorry about Gasgano. I tried. I would have liked him in there, but
that was a good.
Benny Q's a good one.
That was a good overall play-in, honestly.
Oh, that was fantastic. Is the
Oh.
camera following me? Should I go
Yeah.
full Kornacki? All right,
Yeah.
so over here, get this. This is gonna
Yeah,
be
if
a
you
tough
re-
one. This is
If
gonna be
you
a key
really
the
want
final.
to.
Well, I mean, what you said last night probably is very accurate. The Yaddle versus Watto thing, not looking forward to that.
Oh, I know.
Not looking forward to that at all.
Pepe Sylvia meme territory. Yeah, that is true.
It really is, though.
I've been dying to talk to you about the Glups. So where should we start, guys? We just did a lot of prequel stuff with the thing, so we want to go like a little bit elsewhere.
Sure.
Non-saga, sequels, or origins.
Let's do non-saga.
Okay, let's do that. So first up, I'm looking in the top right corner here. We've got Therm Scissor Punch going against Scuba Stev from Jedi
Oh.
Survivor.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
God.
I know. So we randomly, I think Jamie mentioned it, but we randomly selected these matchups. I couldn't really do like seedings and all that, so.
Nah, there
Therm
was, like-
Scissor Punch versus
Here's Therm.
Scuba Stev.
See, this is really tough because when we first came up with the list, Therm was on the number 1 for the guys, like immediately. Like that was like literally like the first thing they both thought of.
Literally, it was.
It's true.
So it's like,
it's actually true. Therm is a classic.
Oh,
But
yeah,
also
the
I'm-
picture of Scoof. Scoof
I'm
Seth?
totally dropping the ball on Scoof. Where the hell's Scoof?
Where the heck is Scoof?
Scoof should be in here. I found a great picture of
Matt
I'm
was doing
insulted.
great with the photos.
it. Yeah, not anymore.
I
Not
wanna
since I got
rattle
the
him down.
mouse.
Yeah, it all went downhill.
It all went downhill. Yeah.
Oh, well.
So in the meantime, what do you think of the
I got-
Andor
hold
trailer?
on.
He's working. You can't ask that.
I
That's
can
good
I
gaming.
can double task.
I can't.
I thought it was awesome.
It was. I liked the music a lot.
Me
People
too.
thought it was weird. I liked it. It's just a trailer. Have fun with it. I like marketing with that kind of stuff, so I like it. Years from now, I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, remember that song and that.
I thought it was fun for what they were trying to say, and it was more of a catering to hey everybody, this is not just about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
right,
more than that, and
exactly.
I liked that. I liked that a lot.
All right, guys, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Well, I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
Just for waiting for Scuba Stev a picture.
Because guess what? He's taking forever to upload. There he is. Boom!
Oh my god, that mustache. I forgot about the mustache.
And he's such a PNG that you can see through his little glass.
Wait.
Glass.
Wow.
No, let me in.
Whoops.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, laddie. It's me, Scuba Stone.
Hey, me daddy.
Hey KG, yes, this is March Madness bracket for Glup Shadows.
It is.
So when we get down to like the oh, you can't see Scuba Steb's in the way, but the audience has been voting when we get closer to like the final thing, just to kind of speed the process up. But yeah.
Well, I'm going to vote Scuba Stev because
this is-
love Scoob. I love Scuba Stev.
I do
Stev head
too.
over here.
I actually have to vote Scuba Steb too, which is
Oh
hilarious.
my
'cause
god! Look at this. This is the first guy we thought of, and you're gonna get him. You're gonna kick him out on round 1.
He's
Yeah.
pinching your face. He's pinching your cheeks, dude.
I hope she means my face.
Yeah, I mean, Therm Scissor Punch is amazing. He looks awesome. He doesn't do anything though. Scuba Stev is like a dear friend of mine. Like I loved seeing him anytime in Jedi Survivor. Amazing coming across him. So,
All right, fair enough.
It's gotta be Scuba Stev.
And I mean, look at the quality of this PNG.
Me laddie.
yeah, I really did it so I could go in his helmet again.
Yeah.
So Therm's out.
Therm, my
I can't
boy.
believe Therm was out on round 1.
I have a Therm Scissor Punch cup from Denny's.
You
I've
do
been
have
drinking
that?
out of that today. Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
Oh my god, I wish I had that.
Yeah, you do.
So big upset.
Big
on
upset on
1.
round 1. Very tragic. Very
First matchup.
tragic.
Yeah, it's the
I'm-
Battle of Crustaceans right there.
Oh my god, you're right.
So next up, we have another bug crustacean type guy, Dr.
Bug.
Mandible,
Ooh.
taking on. I'll wait for Matt to get the photos. So we got
No, you
Dr.
don't have
Mandible, Big Ant-Man,
You can stall while I find the photo.
taking on a guy who returned to Star Wars after a while, Ahmed Best, as Keller and Beck.
Ooh.
That was me stalling, butchering that sentence.
That was a good stall. Unfortunately, I'm not fast enough. Now we're getting past the pod racers. That's the problem. So now there's like 20,000 pictures of people.
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
looking too, and I'm like, wait a second, where are all these guys?
Right?
we've got 2 people
Where the
looking
heck did
through
he
it, and
go?
they still can't find them. Well, we don't need. We know what these guys look like.
Yeah.
I swear these pictures aren't in here.
I
Matt?
don't think they are.
StreamYard's still
either.
eating them on us.
Matt?
Hey, don't look at me.
You put them in.
Or apparently I
did you?
didn't.
Let's look at Therm Scissor Punch again while we're at it.
Oh. All right. Hold on. Let me take a look.
Dr.
here.
Mandible. I mean, I had
Dr.
Dr. Mandible in the intro.
That's
Yes,
true.
but that was different though.
That was a good time.
What was this matchup again? I already forget who the second person was.
Killer and Beck,
Ah, yes.
the Jedi.
This is why we need the pictures. I'm having trouble remembering who the people even are in the first place.
Dr. Mandible.
So
There he
sad.
is. And
I forgot he was playing cards. That's amazing.
you forgot
then-
he was playing cards?
Mando.
That's Kelly.
Mando has Boba's armor from Cobb.
Right. That entire thing. There he is. Killer and
There
Beck.
he is.
Killer and Beck. What a badass.
Did you find him in the thing?
No, I just added it.
Oh wow, you picked the same picture as me.
Hey.
Boom,
Okay,
boom,
this
boom.
is a
So we
really good
got Bug
matchup,
versus
actually.
Beck.
Bug versus Beck.
Bug versus Beck. That'd be
Oh.
like the poster.
Match of the century. Ah.
Mm.
Okay, if we're talking about who's gluppier,
You know who I'm
it's
voting for.
Dr. Mandible.
Yeah.
Because his
It's-
name's Dr. Mandible, and he's a big praying mantis who plays cards.
It's got to be Dr. Mandible for me as well.
It's Dr. Mandible.
Yeah.
I love you, Keller and Beck,
I
and I
do-
love you, Ahmed Best.
Yeah.
Me too.
Look at him.
Is-
Look at this man.
Oh, but I gotta
Great
pick
man.
Mandible for
He
the glove
saved Grogu.
contest.
He saved Grogu.
The doctor is in.
The doctor's in. There's another dude. What if Dr. Quadpod and Dr. Mandible go up against each other?
Oh, the doctor off.
It's actually possible.
The dock off.
The
All right,
dock off.
Next up, we've got Blue Shadow Virus inventor himself, Nuvo Vindel, taking on Slop Closet connoisseur Mako from the Bad Batch.
Okay, I know
this
both
is
of
a
those
hell
creatures
of a
aren't in
matchup.
there. So Matt, I'll grab Mako. You grab
Sounds good.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, honestly, this is a good point by KG. We actually took Cobb Vanth off the list. Later on, we put the sweater Moncala from Mandalorian. There he is. Looks like an animated series Batman
He
character.
looks awful. He looks awful.
But yeah, like you said, Kelleran Beck is borderline like above Glup. So
Yeah, because he has a lot more going on with him.
Yeah, I agree.
this is gonna be a tough matchup.
But meanwhile, Nuvo Vindi is like, I think one of the gluppiest guys in the Clone Wars.
He's a Bond villain.
I'm not even kidding.
But look at this
Mako.
guy. He's an armadillo.
I wish we had a
Mako.
picture of him eating.
I would, dude. I don't think I didn't try to find one, and don't think. I tried to take a screenshot, but it was Disney Plus, so it made my screen.
So defining a Glup is tough, because we reached out. We put it in our thing kind of as a joke, but we reached out to Alex and Molly at Star Wars Explained about Big Starklighter, because Alex loves Big so much. So he said his definition of a Glup was anyone that isn't a main character. But I guess Cobb Vanth kind of like what is a main character then?
I know. This is a good question.
Yeah, I mean,
Cobb
in the
Vanth
case
kind of
of-
is pretty vital to.
in the case of Cobb Vanth, like he's featured for a full episode in The Mandalorian and a full episode of Book of Boba Fett. So like
Yeah.
he's like the lead for like 2
Yeah.
episodes, and so he kind of falls off being a Glup. If he was just the book, he would have been a Glup, but not anymore. Okay, so for this section as well, we also tried our best to pick something from as many of the different shows and whatnot that we could, which is why Mako is here. If people are wondering why we randomly picked Mako from the Bad Batch.
And we have a
We love
backstory with him anyways, with just
Yeah.
our friend Levi, calling him
Yeah.
the slop closet guy. So
yeah.
eating all the food in the closet. from, the
As
kids.
much as this episode makes me laugh, I think I gotta go Nuvo Vindi.
Yeah,
Nuvo Vindi. Look at that man.
Look at this
Nuvo
guy.
Vindi. I think I called him
Nuvo
Nuvo Vindel. I forgot to dot my I here earlier. So would you? He's almost like a doctor type too, right?
He is a doctor.
We're getting all doctors, and you know I'm going to vote for Dr. Quadpot just to keep
It's
that
the
going.
doctor off.
Doc off.
Doc off 2025. Nuvo Vindi moves on. Did I even vote? I'm voting for Vindi. Vote for Vindi.
Oh man.
So, okay. He moves on. And next up we have from Andor, season 1, Dewey and Freedy
Ooh,
taking
that's a good
on
one.
Bosnock
Oh.
Woznock. Oh,
from Jedi
crap.
Survivor. There's our representation from Jedi Survivor.
Oh man.
All right, you get Bosnock.
You mean Outlaws?
Yeah, sorry.
did mean-
Outlaws.
He did mean.
Other video game.
Yeah, so but this one's really tough because I love Dewey and Freedy so much.
Yeah.
Like they genuinely are like one of my favorite parts of Andor, which is like saying a lot.
No, they're amazing Glups. The way they talked, like, hey Squiggly, hey Freedy,
Hey,
couple of
Freedy.
Squigglies. Want to get the I don't know what else they
Squiggly
said, but
fishing.
they were you thought they were gonna kind of be bad guys, and they were just funny guys
They're
hanging
like,
out.
Oh, you want to ride? I still want to know what happened on the ride to Nianos.
Bosnock.
But Bosnock sounds like Benicio del Toro.
But worse, but not at the same time.
But
Not
very
Benicio
funny.
del Toro, actually in Star Wars, a different kind of Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Or not?
I'm-
No, sorry, not Benicio del Toro. Javier Bardem. He sounds like Javier Bardem.
Yes,
There
there
you
you
go.
go. Yeah.
I'm going Dewey and Freedy.
All right.
Hmm,
I'm going Bosnock.
this is
Really?
I love
Okay.
Dewey and Freedy, but Bosnock's mission was so funny. The first one.
It was good. Yeah, take him out of the
Intruder.
escorting him out of the thing.
I am going to go. I'm gonna have to go Dewey and Freedy
Ooh,
because
I
you
would- I
only
would-
see
gonna
them
say.
the one time. You
That
I
only
would have been
I would have been.
I would have been
shocked.
stunned if you didn't go Dewey and Freedy.
Yeah.
I
That
was
would've been a
surprised it was that
stunning
close.
upset.
like I loved Bosnock in Outlaws. He was probably one of my favorite parts about it. But I think that the fact that you can find him later on and keep playing card games with him is just like, oh, this guy keeps like popping up. Like Dewey and Freedy, it's literally
He's
just
actually
like
a main character.
they escape the prison.
Gotta
and
go with the boys.
They're just there. So Dewey and Freedy, my boys.
All right.
Good one, good one. That was a good matchup. A lot of these ones, now they're out of the pod racer matchups were good, but a lot of these are going to be tough. A lot of these are going to be really tough.
Yeah.
So next up, we got Matt's favorite here, Tam
Heyo.
Posla.
Ooh,
Tam
yeah,
Posla
Tam
from
Posla.
Rogue One.
I love Tam Posla.
Yeah.
He's another, like, I know I put him on here, but like half of my
haven't seen
pictures
him.
are gone. I don't know what happened.
I think sometimes StreamYard hates
Put
us.
Dominion.
Yeah, we
No.
literally hit the limit. We've never done that before.
All right, I got Tam.
All
You
right,
got
what's the
Tam?
next one as well?
Versus Geode from
Oh, he's
High
in there.
I know
Republic.
I got Geode. But
He
here's
is in there.
Tam.
Okay, so there's Tam.
Look at this
Very
design.
cool.
Very cool design.
That
Who's
looks
But-
like just a costume someone would make at a con,
I mean, yeah.
which is cool. It means a good thing.
Was this a Rogue One guy?
Yeah, he's on Jeddah. Kind of
Okay.
just
What's
hanging
the
out.
difference between you and me? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
That's
That's legit.
what that
Tam
is him.
Posla. Look at him.
yeah.
Tam Posla has a great arc in the comics, but I won't get into it. I will show you this fantastic design. Geode is another one of those like intensely glups.
I
Like,
need to
he
tell a funny
is-
story about Geode.
I think that Geode is our only book specific entry. And even though like he kind of is like a major side character, not even major, but in a few books like he is.
is.
He's
He's a
still a Glup
He's a
just
Glup.
for his existence.
He's a Glup.
He's just a rock.
I-
I love Geode.
I have a funny side story about Geode real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
At Fan Expo Boston a couple years ago, Claudia Gray was there,
Yes.
the author who introduced Geode into Star Wars. And the year prior, we had given Charles Soule, one of our favorite, probably my favorite Star Wars author at the moment, definitely up there with comics and books, Ochi of Boston instead of Bestoon, Ochi of Boston postcard.
That was great.
So for Claudia Gray, we did a Geode wearing a Red Sox hat hanging out with the Plymouth Rock.
That's brilliant.
You captioned it as family reunion.
Yes,
Sheer
family
brilliance.
reunion.
Sheer
And she
brilliance.
loved it. She took a picture of it, I think, and
Well, we gave it to her,
Um,
so I hope she still has it. But it's
the
just funny.
pioneers used to drive those babies for miles.
Yeah, they did. And it's
Hold on there,
super-
Jethro.
Hold on there, Jethro. It's
All right.
super unfair to put Tam Posla up against Geode. My boy didn't stand a chance because
Honestly-
I'm going for Geode, and I was the one who personally wanted Tam Posla on here.
I
You
gotta
gotta
vote for
pick
the Rock.
Geode. You gotta pick Geode.
I absolutely love that he's just completely blocking Jamie out.
It's okay.
Blocking.
Who,
it.
Geode?
It's fine.
Get it?
It's fine.
You
It's
gotta
fine.
date the marble. You gotta,
You gotta
be the marble.
the
Geode took that to a whole nother level.
Jamie and I have been playing Halo recently, and
Ooh.
whenever one of us goes like, actually it's probably me, but whenever I go flying by on like a ghost, or if I accidentally run her over,
Hold
playing
on
the
there,
campaign,
Jethro.
hold on there, Jethro.
Meanwhile, I'm just like dead, and there's enemies
Yeah.
around, and I can't respawn because there's so much going on, and I'm literally just like, well. Anyway,
Um, So up next, we have two tubes,
Ooh,
taking on-
Mr. Benthic.
Dr. Quadpaw
No way. Dr. Quadpaw against two tubes.
gets tubes in the first round.
That's
Oh,
rough.
That's bad. All right, here's Quadpaw and not. Oh, they're
Oh,
right next to each other.
That's a great picture of him to have.
Yeah, because I had to get the four arms in there. We're a big fan of four arms here at HoloNet Marauders.
arms,
Right.
and arms for this guy.
And then here's Mr. Benthic Two Tubes.
Mm,
this one's
my
really
boy
tough.
Tubes over here.
I know. Tubes is
Tubes!
another like iconic. I mean, he's not like a Glup Shadow, but he's like an iconic Star Wars character. Like people love this design, and I agree. It's such a good design. That's inspired. That's
He's
like a
been
in
very
a-
Star Wars.
Can we
He's
not
been in
pick?
a lot of stuff actually.
He has. He has.
He was in Solo. Don't forget, and Rogue One and Andor.
You know, yeah, you made the pumpkin of him. Look at
There
that.
he is.
Quad
Tilt,
Pod
tilt
is
the
like
head a little bit, so it's like
huh? To like
Good
the
enough.
side. Yeah, there weren't as many aliens in Andor.
No, there weren't. That's like a common complaint.
Big deal. We got Vetch. So I'm gonna be influenced by the chat here early on in the first
Whoa.
round, or the second round, or the first round. Sorry.
Whoa.
I'm gonna
You
go
with
with two tubes. I'm going
Alright,
two tubes.
I'm going quad paw.
This is tough, guys.
Oof.
I love quad pod, but I think I also have to go tubes because he's just one of those really, really, really cool looking characters.
No
I'm-
dock
I'm-
off.
I'm throwing off the Doctor upset, but I gotta go with tubes.
That's
Ah,
very sad.
There goes the dream.
The
Save the dream.
not only the dock off, but also the forearms off. Dexter, Jetster. Oh well, we already voted against Gasgano, so you know what? Actually, if you got forearms, you're done for. Look out, Dexter.
Who is Dex going against? He'll win round 1 probably. That's a bit of a tease for later. So I guess let's pick up the pace like a tiny bit here.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Brom Titus.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, so people that don't know him, he's the guy in Rebels who gets demoted like
Keeps getting
27
demoted.
times. Great Glup arc. Perfect Imperial, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe my favorite Imperial officer, maybe? Like, you get a lot of them, and he's just a
Bold.
bozo.
All right.
Taking on Vinay from Rogue One, and also featured recently in the
jeez.
Kylo Ren comics, as he's a head in
Oh.
a ball.
Yes, that's specifically why I wanted to pick him, was because he is a head in a jar.
In a jar.
He's a head in a jar.
Vinay looks like one of those old guys that would sit at. Do we have a picture of him coming?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
He looks like one of those old guys that would just be hanging out at Dunkin' when you walk in, like complaining about like
He's just
last
sitting
night's
there
game or
talking
something, or,
with
like
his friends.
local politics or something.
Oh, legit. Talking about like, oh man, things are bad.
I'm just
it's-
picturing like a
it's
guy
in the
in a
winter,
jar, like sitting at Dunkin' now,
No,
just
no.
like in the lobby. No,
The
no, no.
picture
I
Matt's
know
gonna
what you're
pull up
talking.
is like picture him like in a hoodie in Dunkin'. And this is what he's gonna look like.
All right, here he comes. He's just uploading now.
I hope it's a good one.
Oh man,
It is. It is. It's the classic.
I
It's
can't
him
wait.
like hunchback, like
Oh, he's already in
That's-
hoodie.
you're walking into Dunkin', he's side-eyeing you for wearing like ripped jeans or something. Kids these days.
He's like, oh, they all dye their hair now. I hate it.
You order your iced coffee, and this guy's like, Psh.
And he's just
He's like,
staring
back
at
in
you.
my day, we only had one type of coffee, and it was hot.
We had one type of donut.
And of course, he's a head in a jar.
yeah.
A head in a box of Joe.
So I hate to say it
Um,
because I was also the one who suggested Brom Titus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love Brom Titus. He's funny.
I'm going
as hell,
Vinay.
but it's got to be Vinay for me.
Vinay
as
or
well.
bust.
I'm picking Brom Titus, but I know
It's a good
Vinay
one.
was gonna win. But
Some
I
Rebels-
gotta pick Brom Titus because that
Rebels rep.
his demotion arc is just one
His
of my
demotion
favorite
arc
things.
is one of the funniest ones in
Oh, it's a great running gag.
Yeah.
and then
All
they
right,
kill him.
so
Which
Nope,
is
and
even
then they
funnier.
kill him.
the final matchup of round 1 of non-saga canon is Sweater Moncall from Mandalorian, who was a late addition
He
Yes,
was
because
late
Cobb
entry.
Vanth was not gluppy enough. As
apparently.
he's staring at me from behind over here. But
He's not. Sweatermon Call,
there he is.
super gluppy.
Super glup.
Super gluppy.
Oh yeah.
And this is a tough matchup, maybe.
could argue
Maybe not for me.
Gluppy.
I know who I'm gonna pick, but he's going against Turgle from Jedi Survivor.
Oh
Turgle.
man. Another one that's
Oh,
pretty
that's a-
guppy.
I mean, again, Turgle is like
This is tough.
he was made to be a glup. Like
Yeah.
Turgle like literally was like
I guess we'll do our random flex of the week here. But when we interviewed Danny Homan, the writer of Jedi Survivor, which was a great time, he was surprised that we liked Scuva Stev so much over Turgle. And it almost reminded me of like Fallout 4. Well, I don't know if anyone here is a Fallout fan, but they promoted Hancock a lot. As
Yeah,
like, the
I
best
remember that.
companion. But then everyone's like, oh wait, you guys like Nick Valentine? It's like kind of like it reminded me of that a little bit.
Oh wait, you guys wanted to romance Nick Valentine? Yes! Yes, we did! We all wanted to romance Nick Valentine.
He was my best friend. He was my best
But
friend.
Turgle's voiced by Richard Horvitz though.
Which
Yeah.
is really funny.
A great get.
Hmm.
Great. Yeah.
This is tough. Turgle is great, but I'm gonna go Sweater Moncall. I love that episode of Mando on Trask.
I mean,
there.
Sweater Moncall is great. I mean, look at this sweater. Like, look at
I
that.
mean, people like literally found it's like a sweater from like JCPenney. So like
Yeah, they just slapped a sweater from JCPenney on a Mon Cala costume.
cable
and
knit
called it a
sweater.
day.
I gotta go with the sweater Mon Call as well. Because I'm
Wow.
a scuba stuff person over Turgle anyway, so
I was going to vote Turgle, but I'm outvoted. I still vote for Turgle to give him one, but
Wow, so
Alright, alright.
Moncala wins.
RIP my sweet
that's
boy.
Turgle.
Wow. Danny Homan would be upset.
He'd probably be like, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, sweater Mon Call.
Wow. Just got added to the tournament and he wins a round.
Wow.
He's a good glup, okay?
Wow, Turgle. Somebody voted for Turgid. I like that. That's a good one.
Sounds like a detergent.
Detergent?
Detergid.
Okay. Where do we want to go now? Want to go to sequels, originals, or prequels for round 1 here?
Let's do originals.
Yeah.
Okay, good call. This
Yeah.
is loaded. This was the toughest one to come
This
up
was
with.
a really tough one.
There's some
God.
powerhouses in here.
Yeah, there are.
And let's try to do these fairly quick. As we can.
Okay, let's go.
So Salacious B versus Size Noodles.
All right,
that's
here's
rough.
Salacious B.
There's Salacious
and
B.
here's Size
That's really
Noodles.
rough. You know, they kind
I'm
of look
going-
similar.
I'm going Salacious.
I'm going salacious too.
I'm going Psy.
Oh, okay.
Size
sorry.
Noodles was one of those characters that I used to use as a trivia, just a trivia answer. You know, like one of those, like, hey, you know, her character's name is Size Noodles. Isn't that funny?
You know where Size
All the
Noodles
ladies.
lost this? Well, I was gonna vote Salacious anyways. But do you remember we were playing Lego Skywalker Saga, and we had the broken mission of Size Noodles just like singing and yelling over and over?
Yeah, you had to go like
Oh my god, I was
Remember
there.
that?
I think.
recruit her.
Yeah, you were there,
Yeah.
Matt.
And then
That's why I
like,
bring it up.
recruit her like background singers as well, and she just kept. Oh God.
She would just be like,
Bye.
yeah. Like, she would just be singing. We're like,
Hey.
dude.
It's Micah, old B Crumb.
Yeah,
But this,
I'm
this
sorry.
is a Salacious.
I'm sorry, Kristen Baber, but we can't pick Psy. We gotta pick Salacious B. Crumb.
I know.
Over.
I know,
I'm sorry.
I know,
We gotta
I'm
pick
sorry.
Salacious.
Just so Jamie can keep doing the laugh.
Salacious
next
has
up-
the possibility to go all the way. Just saying.
Also,
Yeah,
love
definitely.
this picture. He looks so official. He looks like he's posing for a portrait.
I love
before he goes off
Lucky
to
and
war.
Lucky Lizard so much.
Yak Face versus Garindon.
Ooh, Yak Face
Ooh.
Love that.
versus
Love that, bro.
Garindon.
Hey.
Ooh.
What a Slimo.
All right, I picked Garindon when we were talking about all the Glups like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but I think I'm gonna go with Yak Face for this one.
I am too. I love that guy.
I'm
He's-
going
look at him.
Garindon, but it is what it is. I've
He's
always
absolutely
liked
iconic.
Garindon more.
Yak Face upset, maybe?
Yeah,
This is
Yak
a pretty
Face
even,
upset.
even match.
Upset for
Yak
me.
Face. I know, I'm upset. All right, next up we got Labria taking on
Yo.
Goal.
Labria.
Oh, that guy.
Right.
Okay,
You really
yeah.
picked this guy to go up against Labia, really?
guys.
Hey, the randomizer picked it. What can I
Guys!
say?
on.
Rate it in.
This is a family show. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's past
Is
10
it
p.m. We're good.
Bring your family.
Um,
Kids won't know what I'm talking about. Come on.
oh, this is tough. Matt, you go first.
Goal. 1000% goal. Goal.
No hesitation. Goal.
Goal. There he is.
Goal. I agree with goal.
Come on. Like,
I
look at
vote
this-
goal. I mean, goal won anyway. So
Look at this doofus. I like him.
Go- Goal is like a personal Glupshadow for Holland
Oh, I didn't-
Marauders.
Yeah.
I didn't
Like
notice Phil.
honestly,
I didn't notice Phil stopped by.
yeah.
As we
Hey.
were
You
talking
guys-
about Kristen.
You guys are making jokes of a disgusting nature, and then Phil just chimes
Matt
in.
did. I didn't. All right, so goal advances.
Thank you for
on that
stopping
note.
by again, though. I gotta say.
Yes, thank you for stopping by, Phil, as always. Next up, Dr. Evazan versus
Ooh.
Efont Mon.
Ooh.
I know, this is tough. I'm going Efont Mon.
I'm going Efont Mon.
I also gotta go Efont Mon.
Wow,
Efont
Efont
Mon
sweep.
sweep.
Yeah. The
Because his name is Elephant Man. Come on.
Dr. Evazan is kind of an elephant man too.
I played him last night in my Star Wars
Huh.
Unlimited deck.
Yes,
Good
you
stuff.
did.
Jamie and I
Efont
played for
Mon?
the first time since November.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So next up, we got Porkins.
Oh,
who beat out Biggs Darklighter. I'm sorry, Alex, to get into this tournament. We can only have one.
I
X-
love
We
this
could only
picture.
pick one pilot, but we were like, you know what? It's got to be Porkins for like X-wings.
And you
Look
know
at
who he's
Porkins.
you know who he's going against? Ponda Baba.
Oh, look at this picture I got for Panda
Oh.
Bob. I'm really proud of this one.
That's nice. That's good. Wait. Hang on.
Oh. Ooh, we're so close. If only I
Tippy
could move
toes?
the
Hey,
overlay
the guy's
around.
back there.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Ooh.
He didn't make the cut either.
No, which is like shocking.
Efont Mon Mothma.
Ooh. That's
I'm
that's
going-
what
I'm
their
going
names would
Porkins.
be if they got married.
We're not letting
Uh,
Porkins
I'm
beat
going
Biggs.
Panda Baba.
Oh boy,
I'm sorry. If we're calling Glup Shido, Panda Baba.
Matt, who do you got?
Oh!
Wow.
If I have an action figure of him on my desk, he wins. There's no contest. There's no contest. It's Panda Baba.
But
It's
Porkins,
power
is,
of-
Porkins
power
is
of
like
the
the
Force.
best meme in A New Hope.
I will say, look at this promotional picture.
It's
Man
so
looks
good.
so serious. Also,
And how is he the guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark? at the
I
beginning?
know.
How does he go from Porkins?
How is he top men?
That was first, right? Yeah. But then
Yeah.
Raiders was in
Top
1980.
Men.
1980.
Yeah. Was Raiders 1980?
1980.
81. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Empire was 1980. All right, Ponda Baba wins.
Anyway.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one.
Very tough one next, maybe.
Oh.
Greedo
Ooh,
versus
Mm.
Wilro Hood, who is
Oh,
a possible favorite.
that's not that
This one's
tough.
really rough.
It's
but-
Will Hood for me.
It's a
Will
landslide
Hood.
River Hood. He is
It's
the
a Hood
Glup
sweep.
Shido, honestly.
It's a Hoodsy Sunday.
Oh,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Okay,
It's Thursday.
so in New England, I don't know if this is like a national chain. I don't think it is.
it's
But
it's
Hood
not.
ice cream is a big thing. And the
Yeah.
fact that the guy is named Wilro Hood and he's carrying around an ice cream maker, I used to think that wasn't a coincidence until I learned that Hood was like a regional thing. I
Was
thought
that
they
a tough day
literally
when you
named
realized
him
that?
All right. You know what
Maybe.
we need to do?
They got hoodsies. What?
You
Who's,
know,
are other kids
Matt.
in the country eating hoodsies? What's
They
going on?
have them. They're just not called Hoodsies.
what
Oh,
we
they're not
need to
called
do
hoodsies. What do you call them?
is we need to get you an orange jumpsuit. We're gonna go into the city. We're going to go to the Hood milk bottle in the seaport,
Oh.
and we're gonna take a picture. And we'll
But
post
instead of, can we make it the Camtono and also just like a giant? Can we make a big giant Hoodsy cup?
Sure,
Sure.
we'll make it work.
All right, we'll clip
stay
this and
tuned
we'll
for
come
that.
back to it. All right. So Wilro
Hood.
advanced.
Wilro
Moving
Hood
on.
Hour.
Next one, Mr. Sippy Sip himself, Muff Tack,
Ooh. Wait, make the sound. Oh, you can't.
taking on Max Rebo.
Oh,
Now this is a title fight here.
this is.
Shoot.
Imagine these two like in like a fight. Actually, though.
It's Max.
Imagine these two making out.
What?
Think about it.
Why would you say something like that?
Because they don't have mouths.
When
And they
we do
only
the
got
Glup Shadow
snoots.
thing, Matt gets weird. We know this from Hannah's stream. It's Max.
These black eyes. Yeah, it's Max.
I gotta
It's
pick Max.
1000% Max.
It's gotta be Max. It's gotta be the fancy man. It's gotta be Max.
It's got to be.
It's gotta be.
Rebo has two
There you
E's,
go.
right?
No, it's just one.
Yeah. No,
It's simpler
just
than
one.
you think.
It's one.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, big typo on my part there. Oh well,
Typo.
Sorry,
you
Max.
wrote it out physically.
well it's still a typo. A
R.I.P.
righto.
Muff Tack. That's it.
I do
Geezum.
love attack. Who?
Gizem!
Geezum's a great. It's a Snaggletooth
Oh.
versus Tannis Speedjack.
Oh
All right, well, I
god.
know where I got Tannis on speed dial. Here he is.
I'm glad Buff
Fine.
Tack got a vote.
I do love Muff Tack. I'm a bit sad about that, honestly.
We know Phil loves Max.
We know where that vote's
From
at
the-
for sure.
The
Yeah.
POV.
For sure. Did Gizem not make it in here either? I swear, I've been nailing it on the OT ones. I put them all in a little bunch. They've all been hanging out together.
Guess
Let me
not.
get Gizem.
Get him in quick. I don't know.
You
Matt
guys can
does
look at
love Tannis,
Tannis,
so much
Tannis
though.
Speedjack. The
Tannis?
majesty of Tannis.
Who voted Geezum?
I
I don't know if
didn't.
anyone voted for Gizem yet.
I'm
We don't have a
voting for
picture of him yet.
We gotta put
Tannis
the
is
board
also
down.
like another Hollow Knight Marauders classic because Matt is obsessed with him.
Yeah,
So.
okay, all right. You gotta
Tannis is great.
see it from my
You're-
POV here. Okay.
Yeah.
I've had
What does that mean?
You muted your mic.
You went on
were so
mute.
excited. This
I've
is
had-
from Matt's
lying around
from a
my
certain
desk
point of view.
forever, and I didn't know his name. I didn't know any information about him. It took us forever. It took us like a stream and a half to find Tanis Spijek. Like, I don't think you understand.
Did we get the picture of Gizem up?
I'm getting him now.
No, he got so
distracted.
distracted.
I got excited. Forgive me.
Well, I'm voting for Tanis Spijek. Although
I just want the picture up at least, so that way I
Gizem,
can get a
Gizem's
quick.
pretty great. His picture alone like earned him this spot.
Don't worry.
I'm
guys.
pretty sure it did.
Here
No,
he
it
comes.
definitely did on our
Exactly.
hour and a half long phone call.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, we got to do Gizem. And they were like, who? And then they were like, Snaggletooth.
Matt was up till 1 a.m. getting these photos for us.
I was.
He's still getting them apparently.
It was very traumatic.
Yeah, Gizem is amazing. Look at that.
Gizem is he's fantastic.
Who do
I
we
love
got? We got Gizem. We got Tanis Spijek. Who are we voting for?
You know my answer. You know me.
You know what? Oh, he was. We did have a picture of him. It was just named wrong.
It took
All
me
of that for
forever.
nothing.
I know.
Look at his hair.
You know,
Dude,
I'm
by the
voting this
way-
guy. I'm voting Gizem, Snaggletooth. I think he's hilarious.
I do too.
I can't vote for Momon Nadon, so I'm gonna vote for Snaggletooth.
Unbelievable.
Spite.
Did I declare my vote?
Yeah, you just said so am I. On Gizem. So let's
All
take
right,
one last look at
I'm all in on
Tanis.
Gizem. Even though I think I said Tanis Spijek, but I'm back to Gizem.
One
'Cause he saw
last
the
look at
picture of him.
Tanis Spijek. Goodbye.
Somehow your action figure is like more high def than the picture
I know.
you got. Well, I guess that's not that weird.
I don't even think he's in the movie. I think he was just like one of those background characters that was like cut out. But there he is.
We got a lot of Gizem. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
I guess we went Gizem.
You-
That was a tough one though. I do love Tanis.
That's
He's
on
just
you, not
fine.
me. I voted Tanis.
Don't blame me.
Don't
I
blame
voted-
me. I voted
I voted
Tanis.
Jeez.
Is
All
that
right,
it?
that's it for originals.
All right.
So that was fairly efficient. That was fairly quick. So let's go. Let's end with prequels. There's some great glups there,
That's
as
true,
well as
that's
there's in sequels too. But
Hang on, before we get too far, I'm adding one more picture because. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, silly
big
web
matchup.
keys. Hang on.
What's going on?
You guys have to see this. Give me a second.
can I
We
play
have
the
to
intro again while you look?
Wait, no, it's not gonna take that long. Wait.
But there's people probably that haven't seen the intro yet.
Oh, well, you're not. No,
He's
we're
right
not
here.
doing it again.
We should do it again. Intro time.
No, we're not doing it again.
Matt, what do you think?
Oh no! Don't no. I'm not
Okay,
coming between you two.
look, I wanted
do you
to.
wanna
I
see
wanted to
the-
pull. I wanted to pull this up because I want it to be known that we got it wrong. That I thought that this was Snaggletooth. It's not. This is Snaggletooth. Who's Zutton?
We had it wrong.
We had it wrong.
Tanis, justice for
So-
Tanis.
Honestly,
All right, Tanis is
it
back
should
in.
be Tanis. Because this is Zutton.
Where is
And I
he?
also want to point out that this guy isn't even wearing fake hands. Those are just his normal hands.
Those are just his normal hands. But you know
It's
who
too
doesn't
good.
have normal hands?
But thank you, Phil, for the call out because we needed that clarification.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
You're right. You're
So
absolutely
Tanis,
right.
back in.
Phil
Back
helped
in.
moderate our club off here.
The ultimate mod.
Can we play the intro?
Now you can play the intro.
Go
Now
ahead.
that
Play the
Tanis
intro for
won,
Phil.
play the intro.
Well,
This is our
we're
mini
We're doing a quick water break, commercial
water break for us.
But you'll love this intro.
Everybody drink water, all right?
So it begins. You've waited your whole life for this moment. A great glup only comes around once in a lifetime. Well, actually that's a lie. There's hundreds of great glups in a galaxy far, far away. But tonight, we've got a battle between 80 Star Wars glup shittos, and only one can rise to the top. Who has it in them to be champion of the glups?
Beautiful.
Welcome back to
Good.
Glup Madness 2025 live.
You know
So
what?
did-
Honestly,
so
that
did-
commercial break.
It was good.
That
Good
made
reset.
us feel a lot more official.
It's official.
Did
Yeah.
so we
Oh, we'll
wrapped
be
up
doing it
OT.
again.
We've
Yeah?
wrapped up
Yeah.
the OT.
Yep.
Okay. And we also wrapped up
The non-saga. films.
non-saga. Okay,
I'm
right.
Now we have
sweating right
sequels and prequels.
sweating.
And AJ said he wanted
Okay.
to end on prequels, so let's do sequels.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sequel time, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we ready, guys?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ochi of Bestoon versus
Ah.
a Muncie Tidian.
That's bronchitis.
Oh no! All right, here's Ochi, Mr. Scrotum himself, and here's a Muncie
Oh,
Tidian,
God.
Mr.
come on.
Scrotum himself. What do we do?
Guys, come on.
Um,
Ochi. It's
this is
Ochi.
tough because Ochi in the
Muncie.
movie is just kind of standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Ochi in the
Menacingly.
comics and the books is amazing.
I love book and comics Ochi. He's
And I
such
bet-
a character.
I bet many
Um,
people don't know where a Muncie is from. He's from, let me tell you, he's from a Rise of Skywalker. When they're on
Let me
Kijimi, they peek around the corner and the First Order is like going door to door. And a Muncie Tidian comes out of his door and he's like, and he runs back in. The first time I saw this movie, and to this day, every time I watch it, I laugh at that guy.
It's
So
great.
that's how he made it on here. And I have his Topps card somewhere.
Signed
Um,
by a Muncie himself.
Ochi
I do love Ochi.
Is so great, dude. Ochi is so great in the comics. Don't even
You
get
know-
me
We know-
started.
Do we know who like started the personality with Ochi? Was it Charles Soule or was it?
Charles Soule.
I know Adam Christopher, our guy.
Adam Christopher
I.
followed Charles Soule's characterization for Ochi very well.
actually,
we went into this
Muncie
at great
Tidian-
length.
He did.
I think
I gotta
I'm
go
going
with
to
Ochi.
go. What?
I gotta go with Ochi.
Really?
Mhm.
It's a glop off. You gotta go a Muncie Tidian. Ochi's been expanded on. He has like actual depth. A Muncie Tidian's literally just.
This man,
Like-
this man has no depth. He's
We
an
gotta-
idiot.
Apparently,
We gotta
A
go
Muncie-
back to the if it gives you some sort of like verbal reaction, that's the one.
You know,
That's the
you're
one.
right.
Jimmy, what are you
But
going
look
with?
I'm going with the Muncie
What do, you,
Tidian.
what do you think?
That's true. Making a case over here, like
Like-
the Glup lawyer,
Yeah,
Glup court.
Did you know that these glops have rights? No, you
Bum,
do.
bum,
we'll
bum,
have to do Glup Court later.
bum, 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 bum,
That's
bum.
after Glup Madness.
Yeah, that's at midnight.
Yeah.
Glup court at
We need
midnight.
a longer water break to get ready for that one.
Wait till you see
Oh,
that
yeah.
intro. So it's deciding vote for me, huh?
Yeah.
It's down to you. Ochi, of
Ochi has
Festoon or
the
Tidian?
name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Muncie Tidian.
Wow.
Jamie made me realize.
It's the glop off, okay? It's gotta be.
He looks like the Slimo car dealer that sells Luke his speeder or buys Luke's speeder
Wait.
from him.
I accidentally combined his name and called him a Muncian.
A Muncian!
a Muncie Tidian. So,
A Muncian
Why not?
titty.
Sure.
so next up for the sequels round here, we got Constable Zuvio
Oh.
Amazing Glup.
Amazing. Yeah.
versus
He's-
Grumgar.
Here's
Ooh.
Car.
These are some good battles in here too.
Zuvio.
This is a really tough one, actually. Both of these guys are just kind of there.
Are we buffering?
I don't think so.
Chat, let us know if we're good. I think we're good. I don't know.
I think we're good. We should
Hopefully
be
we're
good.
all right.
Hmm.
We're glupping so hard that it's buffering.
It's
So
time.
there's Grumgar.
Do love Grumgar.
We do
Look
love
at him holding that cup.
Ah, Greg
Little
Pack.
teeny cup. Yes.
Greg
Right,
Pak.
right. I forgot
The
it was
Pack
that
Vader
run.
run was excellent.
Duh, duh, duh.
Thank you. Good to know.
See, Ochi has too much story. He
Ah.
can't be a glup.
I strongly disagree, but that's okay. All right, hold on. Constable Zuvio.
Who's the vote?
Boom.
There he is.
The most famous Force Awakens action figure.
He was, yes. It was him and Captain Phasma,
Yeah.
who might also be a Glup Shadow.
We didn't put her on the list.
Yeah, she,
We did not even consider
No.
her for the list. But
No,
now that I'm thinking about her,
she's a pretty main character, honestly. But
I
yeah,
suppose. But Constable Zuvio, he's known for having like one of the top selling action figures and then not even appearing in the movie. That was his thing.
Hmm.
Big guy. Big
What's
deal.
the vote here, guys?
I'm gonna pick Constable Zuvio.
Constable Zuvio?
You're okay. So I was gonna go Grumgar, but
Hmm.
Zuvio
No,
wins.
It's
Makes
Constable Zuvio.
It makes sense. It
Constable
makes
Zuvio
sense.
is sequel Glup incarnate,
Literally.
if you think about it, which I am.
Did he appear again in Mandalorian, or was that just
Just the hat.
Just
the
that.
hats
Okay, just
have.
that.
They've reused that a few times.
Ooh, guys, next
Let's see.
round's tough. Next one's
Oh,
tough.
God.
We have the Crimson Corsairs first mate. That's easy
Oh.
there.
Don't
Quiggled.
tease me like that.
Taking on Babu Frick.
Oh God.
Oh,
Hey.
crap. All right, here is.
This is tough.
I just had him.
Matt, do you not have a
Quiggled.
Quiggled folder? Oh, there he is.
I
There he
got-
is.
Don't worry. I
Chilling
got
with
Quiggled.
Sidon on
I love how
Matt-
Sidon's just
Matt's
in the back
castle.
of that photo, like.
I had to get Sidon in there. Double Sidon action tonight.
Hmm.
And then we got
This is the
Mr.
proper
Rick himself.
reaction to this matchup.
Hmm. This is really tough because personally, obviously, we love Quiggled like so much. We also love Babu.
I'm gonna let our guy down.
Don't.
I'm gonna.
I
Babu is so. This is funny. Of all like the arguments and all the debates of the sequel trilogy and all that, everyone loves Babu Frick.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. I'll agree.
Oh, Phil, that's a good point. Quiggled was SM33 before SM.
complete
Imagine if they
with
met.
the peg leg.
Imagine them telling stories.
Quiggled is so good.
We're the only ones asking for an SM33 and Quiggled conversation.
How did I vote against Quiggled?
Just so you know.
But
We
you
would
guys
love
can.
that, though.
You guys can decide.
This is really tough.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going Quiggled.
I'm going Quiggled too. I'm sorry.
Phil,
It's a
Phil,
Glup off. Quiggled
Phil
only
persuaded
appears.
you guys.
No, Quiggled only appears in The Force Awakens
Yeah.
and in the comics. But like he only appears in The Force Awakens. Sidon at least appears like in Rise of Skywalker too. I don't think Quiggled's in it. If I'm remembering
at-
right.
We'll take a deep look later.
Look at Babu.
at the
He's
case
like,
notes.
"Why?
Babu only
Why?"
Babu only appears in
Yeah,
Rise
but he
of
has
Skywalker.
like an intense scene, okay? And
has
then like we've
lines.
had Anzellans appear like since. Have we had Quiggles appear since? No.
If only.
That's true.
If only.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I had. Where did he go?
Quiggled moves on.
Okay.
I forgot to cross out Grumgar.
I had my Quiggled figure hanging out here. I don't know where he went though.
Mine's
So next
here
round.
somewhere on my shelf.
Carib Dis
Ooh.
Who?
versus Carib. You don't know who?
Ooh.
The big teeth guy
Big
versus
teeth man.
Baba Joe.
Hey.
Oh.
Beep, beep, beep.
Baba Joe. That's like a
Everybody
no-brainer
like
for
my
me.
mouth air horns, by the way. Are they
Fixing the
working?
vote.
All right, Phil, who you picking for this one? I'll vote whoever you pick. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm
It's
picking
gotta
Baba
be
Joe. I'm picking Baba Joe.
I
I
mean,
think it-
this, to bring up this point, this was essentially just like Skeleton Crew.
Yeah. pretty
Kind
much.
of, yeah.
Yeah. But if they made a show about all Glup Shadows, I'd be all in.
It's called Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm going Baba Joe also. Baba
Okay,
Joe
so-
sweep.
Baba Joe is like the OG. I remember back in 2014, J.J. Abrams in the middle of the desert, standing next to Baba Joe, being like, "Look at this freak! Check this freaky guy out." And I was like, "Oh man, Star Wars is back! Like I'm so pumped. I'm so ready for Baba Joe."
Oh, look at this guy.
How do you
Look at this
spell Baba
guy.
Joe?
BOBBAJO.
I spelled it basically every way you can on this board so far.
BOBBAJO.
Okay.
He's got a story for every single creature he carries on his back. And if you look at the puppet, the man is in the cage in the back with his legs sticking out, and then Baba Joe's in the front.
It's so good.
The puppet. So awesome. Awesome design. Very clever. Glup Shadow, a Star Wars story. Make it happen.
Hell yeah. We want that. I wanted to show Quiggled.
Hey, what a reveal.
I found him.
Yeah, ready to go.
You putting Quiggled against Babu Frick was a mean thing to do.
That was very
I
mean,
didn't-
I have to
the,
say.
The computer
was-
chose it.
It was random. The
Okay.
computer was very
All right,
mean.
guys. This is a big one.
Don't.
Yeah.
Scrapjaw
Oh,
versus
no.
Sidonathano.
No!
Oh!
Scrapjaw, no!
It was a sad chance, ladies and
Look at
gentlemen.
this. Look at him. I'm sorry.
What a
Scrapjaw Motito, one of, if not my favorite, like background alien designs from the sequels. He looks incredibly cool, and I absolutely love him. But
And he shows up in Mando too.
he does also show up in Mando season 2.
Yeah.
But look,
that
he's
is
our
pretty
logo.
amazing.
He's our logo. He's our favorite background character. And hold on,
Oh, that was another great reveal. Back to back.
yeah,
The prop comic.
yeah. Jamie's taking prop comic, and I'm taking picture picker. So
can't hear
we
anything.
swapped things today.
Yeah, someone's got to fill in the roles.
Anyway,
Jamie's actually making the working
finally,
on that costume. Yeah.
yes. 10 years later.
10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Sidon Icano is the vote. That's it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sidon.
Yeah.
I'm voting Sidon, obviously. So.
Come on. I mean, that again, like Scrapjaw, he's awesome, but come on,
It's
Sidon.
Sidon.
It's Sidon.
So next up, we've got Sarko Plank, the
Ayo.
fingernail man,
Fingernail man made of chitin and not chitin. Don't watch
Taking
my
on
first video.
one of the best chefs in the galaxy,
Ooh.
Strono Cookie Tugs.
Strono Cookie Tugs. Where is he? I know. I just saw him. 2
One of my
seconds
favorite
ago.
touches, one of my favorite Star Wars lore touches that they've done is the Galaxy's Edge cookbooks that they've made. Strono Tugs, like,
Oh yeah,
he took
they're
his
his
journal along the way.
collection of recipes.
He's too
Um,
fleshed out. I'm not voting for him. Sarko. Beep, beep, beep.
Ooh, we've been rewatching Andor. And
There
we're still on the
is.
Ferrex,
I didn't know there was a scrap draw on Ferrex. I gotta.
I gotta go back and look.
Which episode, Phil? I need to go check.
I gotta go.
The
Cookie.
one with Ferrex. in it.
Well, the first like.
The one with
There's a
Ferrex.
lot of
I'm kidding. I'm
There's a
kidding. I'm
few.
kidding.
I'm kidding.
Here's
Um,
cookies. Here's Cookie Tugs.
I go Cookie.
I'm voting Cookie.
I know you are. But look at. Let's just take a look at my boy one more time. Here he is. I love you, Sarko.
The 21 fingernail
the
salute.
send off.
All right. Scrapjaw's out and Sarko's out.
So all my
Strono.
favorites. Great.
So we have Kedpin Showclop
Oh, and you love the picture I got.
from The Last Jedi hanging out at the casino there.
At Canto
This
Bite
guy.
Spa.
Get to bite.
I despise this guy.
How
And
dare you.
Bayzeen Natal.
So
from
two
Force
sex
Awakens.
symbols. 2 sex
Yeah.
symbols.
Yes.
Eyebrow game, very strong. On her, non-existent. On Wait,
We're basing this
That's
on
okay.
eyebrows.
Uh,
We know where
Well, I'm
Jamie's
going-
voting.
I'm going
I'm going with
Bayzeen.
Kenpin.
I-
Because... Okay, go ahead.
Me?
No, Jamie. She had an
I
explanation.
went Bayzeen.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought you were
okay.
going to say because
Oh.
something.
I just don't like the other guy.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
That's why.
I'm going Kedpin. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I
I
could
love-
watch the
I love
deleted
Kenpin.
scene where his lumpy, squishy, naked pink body falls on the floor 1.5 million times. I could just watch it over and over again. And his one big eye stares up
Kenpin-
at
It's not
the
even-
Fabio's
for me-
bursting through the window. Come on.
For me, it's not even based on his looks. Which I mean is hilarious, but his backstory is awesome.
Actually,
He-
in the Canto Bite novel.
Yeah, he just wins the sweepstakes to the thing from whatever office job or whatever he had, right? And then he's there and falls into like a spy thriller type thing, right?
Yeah, literally, he gets enthralled into the middle of like a huge spy ring,
And that's when he realizes it.
yeah,
Oh, did it hear?
yeah, dude, literally, he's the embodiment of
He's Piglet.
Like, he's Piglet. He's just Piglet. He's big Piglet with one eye.
Oh gosh.
I didn't know
He's
Warwick
big,
Davis was
scary,
Kedpin.
and pink. Warwick Davis was Kedpin?
Phil's dropping all the knowledge tonight.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
lore
either.
Tonight.
Holy crap.
I love
That's
the lore.
huge.
That is huge. Well, I'm
I
glad we
still
voted
pick
for him.
Bayzeen. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Warwick.
Oh well. She
all right.
lost anyway.
To finish off the first round of the sequel bracket section, Claude,
Ooh.
you had that ready to go.
Yes, I did.
That's such a good look.
is.
Versus Albric, the chain-smoking Sith.
The
Oh.
chain smoking
Monkey.
Sith monkey. Guys, I have a live slug reaction T-shirt.
Okay.
I'm going with Claude.
Well, I
Oh, this
love
is tough.
Albrecht. I feel like I'm the only person who does love Albrecht.
We all love Albrecht. Don't get me wrong.
But the fact that Claude is a meme means he's the Glup to choose. So
He is one of the defining aliens of the sequels.
yeah,
When
he's
you
got to be.
live slug reaction.
He's on the
Live slug
thumbnail.
reaction has broken through pop culture.
No, seriously though. So like the fact he's a meme, he has to be the choice.
I'm voting for Albrecht.
Yeah.
All right,
That's the
whatever.
that's the brave option after we've already voted for Claude.
I was
Well, you
going.
picked
We'll vote for Albrecht.
I was going
throw away your
Albrecht.
vote. Go ahead, throw away your vote.
All right. The sequels are rounded out for round 2. Now we move to the loaded prequel trilogy of Glups.
Okay, and we also
Ooh,
need to remind
nonsense.
we did get Claude out of here. By the way,
I
we
can't,
also need
sorry.
to remind we
It's
did
like
the,
seriously not letting me click it off. Okay, there it goes.
we did the we did the pod race play-in earlier, and we picked one pod racer already to be on this bracket in the first place because that
It was
needed
Ben
to happen.
Quadinaros.
And
For
Ben
those of you who
Quadinaros
are just
won.
arriving, Ben Quadinaros won the pod racers against Gascano in the final.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was maybe.
So prequels.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Starting off the prequels, Tae Hao,
Who?
who is the Neimoidian who says they went up the ventilation shaft. We have 2 Neimoidians in this.
They went up the ventilation
They're
shaft.
great. They've gone
In
up
this
the
section.
ventilation shaft.
Tae Hao taking on George Lucas himself, Baron Papanoida.
Oh,
Baron. Look at this picture, by the way.
Oh.
Look at how intense he is. Oh my god.
This one's tough.
I'm going
'Cause
Papanoida.
I'm going
going
Papanoida too. I mean, like, he is in the Clone Wars, but like, based on the fact it's like just George in the movie, you
Yeah.
gotta go Papanoida. Come on.
I do
Tae
love
Hao
putting up the
blowing up.
ventilation shaft, but
Tae
How
Hao
did Tae
blowing
Hao
up in the
make the
control
list?
ship. What are you talking about? We were like, we gotta pick they've gone up the ventilation shaft.
yeah, we needed to. Next up, another Neimoidian that I was talking about. I didn't know they were ready right away, but
Oh wow.
Lushros Dauphine,
Who's that?
who is the
magnetize.
magnetized Bernie Sanders Neimoidian
Bernie
from
Sanders Neimoidian.
they
Who
landed in the
Jedi
main hangar
landed in the
bay.
main hangar bay? We're tracking them.
And then Lunchroom Clone,
Ooh, Shady Lunchroom
Oh!
yeah, who is not Tamara
Oh.
Morrison.
Clone. No.
Yeah, Bodhi, right?
Bodhi,
I forget his
I
last
don't have
name.
it written
Oh,
down
yeah.
for me.
Rook.
But yeah, this
Not
this
Bodhi Rook.
this specific one, because he's like looking around all shifty and whatnot. Like it looks like he's about to like do something, but
Yeah.
he's not.
All right,
Oh.
there we go.
Oh,
It was
I
glitching
gotta
out
go
there.
shifty lunchroom clone.
I'm
Honestly,
also going Shifty
I do
Lunchroom
too.
Clone.
yeah.
Yes.
50 Lunchroom Clone. Okay.
It's just so funny.
Back when I was a kid, in 2002, 7-year-old Matt was looking at this guy like this guy's a villain. This guy's
Whatever.
a bad
Yeah.
guy.
Same.
Look at him. He
I
looks
agree.
like he looks shifty. What is he doing? Why is he looking like that?
He just
I
looks
thought
so
something was about to go
angry.
down.
I thought, dude, I swear, I thought he was like he was like some kind of secret agent or some kind of like dude.
What is this foreshadowing that all the clones are gonna be bad? Like, what is this?
Yeah, he's
Oh
literally
yeah,
like
there you go. The one in
Order
the back
60
left
None of these
looks
people
nice.
know about Order 66.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But Shady Lunchroom Clone with the look at that silverware. It's just a fork and a knife.
That's it.
It's just a
Cody
classic
Clone.
fork
That's
and a knife you could buy at any store. I think I have that set at my apartment.
Chad, you thought that was Tem until a year ago?
Wow.
What
I
planet
also
are you on?
or I hadn't given it any thought. I
Camino.
should say.
Oh, no, clearly not.
Clearly not. So Lunchroom Clone advances.
Good job, Shady.
All
Lunchroom.
right.
So both of the Neimoidians are immediately out without hesitation.
I'm sorry, Bernie Sanders, Neimoidian.
Yeah. Up next we have Yaddle. This is a
Oh.
powerhouse.
This is
fight.
the
This
one.
one-
This is the one. This is the showdown.
Heavily
All right.
contested already.
Right here we got Yaddle versus Watto. This matchup could decide the whole bracket right here.
No, but really, this is so
what do we
tough.
think?
It's Watto for me. It's Watto 1,000 times over.
I need that on a
million
t-shirt.
times over.
It's Watto for me.
It's Watto for me.
I gotta go Yaddle.
I'm going Yaddle.
What?
Yeah, it's Yoda with hair, like a wig.
What?
Huge matchup.
Watto comes
Lenny.
back a few different times. Like, sure, like
Do you-
Yaddle eventually gets more, but like, what?
Do you
Look
remember?
at her! Look
This-
at her!
This matchup alone was Duel of Fates right here.
Like,
Do you remember that store we went to, AJ, where they had Watto like flying outside, like they had the statue of Watto, like the maquette?
Yeah.
It was like on like a stick, like
Boom
by
Boom
the
Games.
Boom Boom Games, dude. We went there, and then I was like, Lenny.
Oh yeah. No, I love Watto, but we're talking Glup here. Yaddle
I got-
doesn't say a word. It's
She's just
Yoda with
there.
a wig.
And look
Like,
at that picture.
had to pick
Amazing.
her. There was a lot of write-in votes for Yaddle too, I gotta say. So like, it had to be Yaddle. So.
That is a huge matchup though. Like that's a bracket buster right there.
I'm mad. I'm actually angry. I thought
You're-
I sincerely, and I mean this, I sincerely thought Watto might take this home. I thought he
The
might
whole
win
tournament?
thing. Yeah. He's out in round 1. My whole bracket is ruined.
Yeah, there you go. You're out in the company bracket. You're out on day
Yeah.
1.
Dude, Watto is Watto. There was an uproar because we
Your-
heard that Watto was killed by Darth Vader. in the
Your
new,
dad's
Legacy
downstairs
of
right
Vader.
now, ripping up
Y-
his bracket.
Yaddle is
He always is.
a million
He
times
never,
better.
Never does well in those.
That was a huge one. That was a ground shattering section there. Or matchup.
Good point, Chad. Good point.
Yeah. Up next, Matt, though, you might have some redemption.
Oh.
Rum Slag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rum Slag versus Zet Jukasa.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Man. All right, where's
Could we get it potentially if George faces off against his son?
We could, but I'm picking the guy I have on my desk.
I do.
I don't
love
have
Rum
Zet
Slag.
Jukis. Zet Jukaka.
This one is
Jukasa,
really
Jukasa.
funny because Rumslag is another Marauders classic.
He is.
Is literally like a skeleton in a spacesuit. Like what?
Matt, can we get a post tournament breakdown like you did your serious video that time?
I might have to.
A post show.
Yeah.
All right, what are
Zet
you
Jukasa.
thinking here,
This is really
Jamie?
funny, though.
You lead us
Looking
off,
like Babe
Jamie.
Ruth.
Calling a shot.
I gotta go Rumslag. We know nothing about him.
Oh, Rum wins.
Like, is he a pilot? Is he a smuggler? Like, who? What? What's
I don't
going
even
on
need
with
to
him?
vote then.
At
Rum
least we know
wins.
that like Zet was like a Jedi. Like,
It's true.
okay.
I would have, for
That's
the
not
record, I would have
impressive.
gone Rum as well.
Okay.
Let's go Rumslag. Why not? Keep it spicy.
Why is the rum
Why
always
is the rum
gone?
always gone? Hey.
Keep it spicy, Rum. Get it?
Oh,
Hey.
hey.
Next
I
up,
guess.
Morgan.
Did you say
We
Dexed
have-
up?
Don't say Dex is next.
next up, Wat Tambor
Oh.
against Klieg. Shmi is my wife, Lars.
Ooh. All right. So
Oh.
famous. Here's their famous lines. Ready? Hold on. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Shmi's my wife.
Versus.
The Techno Union EO is at your disposal now.
That was beautiful.
So which one are
Thank
you
you.
going with there? Which
Ooh,
one?
that's a tough one, dude, because I love Klieg.
I'm going Klieg, Lars. I'm going
Shmi's my
Klieg.
wife.
Klieg
Dude,
gang.
But it's Wat Tambor. EO.
Okay,
Is
There's
great.
There's a Nintendo Game Boy game about episode 2, and I think you have to save Wat Tambor from Count Dooku. Phil, can I get confirmation on that?
Okay, this is like a tricky one because Klieg is again a Marauders Glup favorite because of Shmi's my wife.
Shmi's my wife.
But Wat is an absolutely wacky alien.
He is.
Look at him.
The wackiest.
I gotta pick Wat Tambor for the fact he just looks so funny.
Wat wins.
Wat
Like,
wins.
come
I
on.
love Klieg,
It's the
but
Glup.
it's Wat.
Klieg is just a guy.
All right, quick Klieg, Lars. Fun fact:
Shmi's my wife.
in the old apartment where
Mhm.
Jamie and I lived, Matt was coming over with our friend Zach as well, and I knew they were coming, so I, like, for 30 minutes I had the TV paused on when he says Shmi's my wife. They walk in and I just hit play. Shmi's my wife. So,
Oh
I
man,
remember that.
classic.
Yeah. Anyway,
So Klieg moves on.
my
Oh no,
leg.
Wat moves on.
They took my leg, Anakin.
that's why he talks like his
wife.
pirate because they took his leg.
Apparently.
I need a peg leg, Anakin.
All right, big one
Oh
here.
man.
Oh,
Again.
God.
Every time. Oppo Rancisis.
No. I got
Yes. Oh yes.
Don't say it.
Versus Fodenbeed.
Oh, photo beat. Okay.
Ooh,
So
that is tough
we got
though.
this slippery ass dude and these Joker ass guys. What do you think?
2 heads, 4 arms. What could go wrong?
I do. Okay. Good, another 4 arms. We can't vote for the 4 arms, by the way. We can't. Actually, doesn't Oppo Rancisis have 4 arms too? He might.
I don't know what he has going on there. I'm going
No.
Oppo.
No,
I'm going Oppo.
He has 2 arms.
If I went Yaddle, I'm going Oppo.
It's Yariel Poof that has 4 arms. We should have picked Yariel Poof for this as well. I can't believe we didn't.
Too bad.
Now the Jedi selection
Too
was
old.
tricky because we tried to pick ones that weren't featured in the Clone Wars.
I
It's hard
wrenched
enough.
my neck lifting my head from my pillow this morning, so I would dance like them, but I can't. So instead,
You're
I'll
always
go.
wrenching your neck.
I'm
Who
gonna
you
go
guys voting
Foden Bead.
I'm
Foden
going Foden Beat as well.
Wow. Okay.
You just-
I
Sorry,
went
Oppo.
Oppo.
I know you survived Order 66, but you're not surviving this bracket.
I look at him every time in Phantom Menace. My pins in.
Ooh.
That really hurt.
Matt's playing hurt in this tournament. We got Dexter Jetster
Ooh.
versus.
Ooh.
He's so close.
He looks like the Arbiter there.
Depends how big your pocketbook
Pocketbook.
is. If Dex loses
What are
in
we
this
doing?
Dex
round.
isn't losing. Dex isn't
I'm-
losing.
Who's he against?
versus Coleman Trevor,
Oh.
Dex isn't losing. I'm sorry. Coleman
I vote
Trebor.
Dex.
Where even is he? Do I even have him on here?
He died.
He
He
did
did.
die. Oh, where is he? I thought I had him.
Very good Jedi to be a Glup.
Can I just write Dex in now?
Yeah, you can write him in, but we got to get this picture up.
All
Did
right,
Coleman
I
get
got
a
him,
vote?
I got him.
You got him?
I'll just say, Coleman Trevor has a Lego figure and Dex does not. What are we doing?
That's true.
What are we doing?
There he is. My boy. He's an all-time classic. But it's Dex.
It's got to be Dex.
It's
got to
Dex.
be Dex. Another favorite.
Obi-Wan, old buddy.
That sounded very piratey. Whoa, where'd that come from?
Whoa.
I was looking at pictures too while Matt was.
I love when you guys do the pictures. It surprises
Look
me.
at this. Woo!
All right, we've got another
Anyway,
cornerstone matchup here. Is that a thing?
Oh, crap.
To finish off the prequels and to go into round 2,
Finally.
Elon Sleaze Bagano
Oh my god.
taking on our guy that we voted in from. He's already been playing like 10 matchups here.
Oh my god.
Ben Quadraneros,
This is really
the
tough.
Podracer champion.
I'm
This
really
is
sorry.
a huge matchup.
I'm
Oh,
really
man.
sorry.
You're sorry. Who are
going-
you voting for?
I'm going with Elon Sleaze Bagano.
No, it hurts.
I'm going with Elon. Ben Quadraneros. Love Benny Q. Love Benny Q. Don't get me wrong, but Elon Sleaze Bagano? Come on. Come on.
he is the ultimate glove.
He's
I'm
the
going.
ultimate glove.
Jamie, you're gonna have the pressure on because
I know.
I'm going Ben Q.
I know. This is really, really
The
rough.
Death Sticks scene is iconic.
Hmm.
Have
No
you seen
damn
when Ben
meat.
Quadraneros engines go flying
The
everywhere?
Quad God. I love that.
Hmm.
You vote against any star. I'm
All the
sorry.
Bens are great. Ben Solo, Ben Kenobi, Ben
I
Quadraneros.
do love Elon Sleaze Bagano for
Benny
the fact
Barros.
of his
He
name,
didn't have a chance.
but I gotta go Benny Q.
He didn't have a chance.
Ah,
It's
ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Jamie
Damn
saved
it.
us.
Had
That's
to do
okay.
it.
That's okay. What a
Elon
matchup.
is like a really good Glup though. If he was
Elon-
matched up against like anyone else, he probably would have worked.
Yeah.
So is what it is.
What a sport.
What a sport.
Sport of Kings. Sport of Kings, everybody.
We should have had Benny Barrow in here.
Yeah, instead of Mako. He's not that much of a Glup though. He's a
Mako
good
was
little
good.
character.
All right, where are we starting round 2? Let's go back to the originals.
Okay.
Now
Now I don't have to worry about the pictures anymore. That's
I can
nice.
change the. I can
It's
change
round
the graphic.
2, finally? Wow.
I mean,
Wow, it only
finally.
took an hour and 38 minutes to get
It's
to
gonna go much
round
faster.
2.
Second round. Play the intro? No, not yet. We'll
No,
do
no,
that
no, no,
later.
no, no, no. Not yet.
Yeah, Elan
right.
went home to rethink his life.
Narrowing it down.
Yeah.
So, Salacious
Mm.
B Crumb
Yeah.
versus Yak Face.
Salacious.
Yep, Salacious.
Easy.
All right, I'm going.
That
yeah.
was easy.
Easy. Next.
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 Goal versus Efont Mon.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's bad. Goal.
that's a tough one.
I might
Ethan
go.
won.
I'm going goal also.
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
Oh, my boy, there he
Mon
is.
is a classic, but
But Ifant Mon
Alright.
did not lick C-3PO. So,
not that we know of.
Not
Um,
not that we know of.
Jamie, you need to do the Salacious B laugh every time he wins.
Hey.
Ponda
Posing for-
Baba.
Posing for
We're
picture
flying
day.
right now.
Cool.
Let's go.
Where's
Ponda Baba versus Wilro Hood.
Boo.
Ooh, Wilro.
It's Wilro.
It's
I'm going
Wilro.
Wilro.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. I think that's all of the characters that I have on my desk. Nope, we still have Rumslag is still here. Everybody else is gone.
No, we still got one more,
We still got one other.
and they're right here.
For characters on my desk?
Yeah.
Yep. Max Rebo versus Tanis Spijek.
Oh, yeah, we did vote
Ooh.
Tanis. I
But
forgot.
we're gonna vote Max.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not voting Max.
I'm voting Max.
Sorry, Phil. Sorry, Phil. I'm sorry. Not that sorry. Because Tanis Spijek, I mean,
Tanis is pretty
he's
great.
defining. Look at this man. Or whatever he is.
I'm voting
Yes.
Max.
Max Rebo. I mean,
Yeah,
Max
go
Rebo
Max.
is great. Is
Max
great.
has
I'm voting
like-
Tanis just to,
Max has the
Save
potential to bring it all home, honestly.
I can't wait to see like some of these final matchups we get. They're gonna be debates. All right, we're done with round 2 of the originals.
Nice.
It's pretty easy. Let's go to
Blue.
non-saga canon. Sorry,
Uncanny Saga, no.
non-saga canon. Which
We would have
I
been
don't know
here
if
for
we
years.
anything that isn't Skywalker Saga content,
Okay.
which is TV, series, video
Games.
games, books.
Not that good.
So first matchup, Scuva Stev from Jedi Survivor versus Dr. Mandible.
Ooh.
Where's Doc Mandible here? How did I lose him?
I think he's closer towards the end.
He's
You
closer
lost him.
towards the end. You lost Dr. Mandible?
This
Um,
is really tough.
Dr. Mandible. That was really tough to do, but come on.
I
He's,
gotta
a,
go
he's a bug.
Scuba Stev.
I love big
Oh,
old
I
bug
gotta be the-
guys.
Big old bug guy!
Big old bug guys.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're right.
Scuba.
Dr. Mandible.
Yes.
I forgot about big old bug guy.
Yeah.
Gotta go with the big old bug guy.
Big old bug guy.
Beep, beep, beep.
Pickled. He is the biggest old bug guy.
He's the B.O.B., dude. Come on, B.O.B.G.
What was the Brutus?
Taking TCOB, taking care of Brutus.
Taking care of Brutus.
I
should have
think about
Brutus
that
on here.
daily still.
Brutus
No,
wasn't
Brutus-
really.
Brutus is a touch above a Glup.
Yeah.
I had to pull out the big
Barely.
old bug guy card to save my boy Dr. Mandible.
Yeah, that
As
that
much
did
as we
save
love
it.
Scuba Step, and I love Scuba Step, don't get me wrong.
If you didn't pull that out, I would have gone. I would have gone Scuba maybe. So from Clone Wars, Evil Doctor Nuvo Vindi.
There he is. There he
What is
is.
this? What is this picture? Is this like his like
That's his promotion.
It's
They
like-
had him pose for a promotion.
separatist like
When like you finish
ID
your
card?
when you finish your work and you're like showing it off, it's the equivalent of like, you know, like a man posing with like his fish that he just caught. Except
Yeah.
this is the formula that I just made.
You know, I'm just realizing it was really
Back to
smart of us
formula.
to have the back to formula. It's really smart to have the audience vote as well as us because Sidon would win automatically if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, they need to prevent that in the when we get to like the final stages.
That's gonna be
we'll do that.
tough. That'll
That
be
is
tough when we
gonna
get there.
Unless,
So Nuvo
unless he
Vindi
deserves to win.
versus Dewey and Freedy.
Dewey.
Ooh.
Can we get an ultimate finale of Dewey and Freedy versus Fode and Bede?
Imagine.
That would
Probably
be
not.
nuts.
That'd be an upset. It's his
I'm
high school
going Dewey and
picture.
Freedy.
I'm going Nuvo Vindi. Take
Oh.
that, AJ. Sorry, buddy.
I'm going Nuvo Vindi too.
Ah.
Yeah, he's too good. I have to remind
Alright.
everyone, Matt doesn't remember this episode that well.
I do. I remember the
This-
Blue Shadow virus episode really well.
All right. It's not on your rewatch list though.
I
It's
gotta
not
be
on my
honest.
watch
Upstairs.
list.
All
It should
that I
be.
really remember is actually just like Levi doing like the voice for it with the yeah. I don't. That's all that I actually remember.
Oh, we should have had Meaver Gascon.
Oh, what were we doing?
What were we thinking?
Oh well, there's always next year. Better luck
Oh,
next
well.
year. All right, Nuvo Vindi moves on. Next we have Geode versus Two Tubes.
Oh,
That's rough.
There's the Rock. There's Two Tubes.
there's the rock.
I'm going Two Tubes.
Is Geode behind him in this picture? No.
Yeah, actually.
Huh.
Shaggy.
I'm going Geode.
Yeah,
I'm going Geode.
behind him.
I'm going Geode. Also, I hope you like Benthic 2 Tube. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Wait, so you guys both went Geode?
Geode, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Tubes.
Tubes is
Down
down
the
the drain.
tubes.
Down the tubes.
Down the tubes.
Much better. Much better.
Okay. Next we have Dunkin' Donuts Hangout Man Vinay
Where is he?
versus Moncall Sweater Guy from Mandalorian Season 2.
Wait, where is Vinay? He was here like a second ago.
Clone Wars Glups.
Jamie, have you been deleting the pictures?
I have. Don't think I
Okay.
deleted Vinay, but maybe
Well, I was just
did.
checking because I was noticing like some of them were disappearing. I
I was trying to make it easier, but Vinay might have
Wasn't gonna
slipped
say
through.
anything.
You might need to find Vinay again, but regardless,
All right, I got this. I'll find Vinay. You bring up the other guy.
who was the other guy?
Sweater Moncall.
Oh,
Spider-Man call.
He should be in the bottom.
this is why we need the visuals, because even I'm forgetting what this
There we
is
go.
after it said immediately.
Boom.
I'm going Vinay because he's a head in a jar currently, and that's as glup as you can get.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going Sweatermon Call, but you guys already picked Vinay. So.
Sweater Moncall has good fashion. I'll
I
give
think
him
he's
that.
hilarious.
He is very
But
funny.
Vinay, look at Vinay.
I don't know. So we're
He's
almost in
hilarious.
the next round here will be this Sweet 16 as they call it, the final 16. I don't know if Moncall is Sweet 16 worthy. I'm going Vinay also. Head in a jar.
Hmm.
Head in like a ball thing, not even a jar.
All right.
What happened to Bosnock lost in round 1? Speaking
Yeah.
of head in a jar.
Gone immediately.
So Vinay advances on to the Sweet 16. Sequel trilogy. Oh, let's do prequels next.
Okay.
So, okay, to advance to the next stage, we have Baron Papanoida versus Lunchroom Clone.
Oh shit.
That's tough.
I love Papanoida. I love George Lucas as Papanoida. I love
Mm.
George Lucas as George Lucas. But I love shit
George
like
Lucas as
Clone.
George.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
go
Lunchroom Clone.
Lunchroom
Oh,
Clone.
a surprise sweep.
I'm so sorry, Baron Papanoida.
Sorry, George.
You're one of my all-time
what?
favorites, but I love you.
George would have probably choose the same thing.
He probably would.
That's what he would've wanted.
I'm gonna pick the clone in the lunchroom.
It's what he would have wanted.
That's what he would have wanted.
Next up is Yaddle versus Rumslag.
Oh, Yaddle.
Rumslag.
What are we doing?
Rumslag, he's the last one on my desk. And his name is Rumslag!
No.
No. Never
Um,
do any of that.
we love Baron Papanoida, and we love Papa George.
We love Papa George.
Papa George.
I love Papa
Baron
George.
Papa George.
Yaddle or
Um,
Rumslag? I go Yaddle.
I can't decide. I'm going Yaddle.
Rumslag. Oh, the last one.
We didn't
Done.
eliminate Watto just to let Watto didn't go down
Didn't
just for
lose in
Rumslag
vain.
to advance.
All right, fine, fair. As I would rather the person who beat Watto keep going,
Yeah.
but seriously. I love
Um,
the blasters,
Wat
though.
Tambor versus
Ooh.
Fode Indeed. What are we thinking? How are we feeling?
I'm going Wat Tambor.
Same.
The good old
Yep.
tambourine.
Going
Yep.
Watt.
Good old tambourine.
Tambourine.
Watt tambourine. All right. Next we have Dexter Jetster and Ben Quadinaros.
Oh god.
Wow.
No! Oh,
is-
that's so tough.
This
I
might be the
know.
worst one.
This is
Oh,
this is
no.
up there.
It's Dexter Jetster for me.
Can we go to commercial break and come back now?
It's 1,000% Dexter Jetster for me.
We might have to after this decision, honestly.
I'm so nervous right now.
It's Dex for me as well. With that,
Oh,
that
yeah.
mustache, and he has like the little like flamingo like on his shirt. Like, don't forget that.
Jamie
Come
had
on.
the ultimate tease
Ultimate-
there. She could have had the
Yeah.
ultimate tease if you went
That was
Ben.
clutch. That was a clutch.
I'll go Dex as well. It's a Dex sweep. It wasn't close. But
That
Ben,
was really rough, guys.
Ben, we started with you about an hour and 40 minutes ago.
You've been on a journey. Thank you for coming along the journey with us, Ben.
Yeah, great, legendary. Let's all
give him a salute.
Give him a clap.
And then his ship blew up.
Yeah, Benny Q suffers another heartbreak.
F in the chat, everybody, please.
Actual F in the chat.
Quick Ben.
Oh man, Dex, what a guy! What a sport!
Dex. It's Dex.
When are we going to commercial here? After the sequel round?
This is prequels.
Right before the round.
We just finished prequels.
Yeah. Let's finish the second round here fully, and then
the Sweet 16 water break.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sequel time. A Muncie Tidian. If you remember, he's the guy in Rise of Skywalker. He comes out of his door and he goes, and he runs back in. And then Constable Zuvio.
A Muncie. A Muncie's actually in the movie.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true. That's true. He's in it for like one frame, but he's in it more than Zuvio. All right, I'll give it to you.
F's in the chat.
A Muncie Tidian, my
So
boy.
it's a Muncie?
Yeah.
Did you guys both go a Muncie?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh wow, that's surprising. I thought Matt would be full Zuvio.
No, she had a point.
You put on your Constable Zuvio boxers today. You told me.
I thought I did.
You got your Muncies on though.
Is your Muncie's on?
I'll go. I mean, Muncie Tidian wins, so I'll go Muncie as well.
This is a good point though. What's gluppier than not even being in the movie?
That's true.
I was gonna say the same thing.
That is true.
I
was gonna argue that
for a Muncie Tidian.
I bring back what Jill said very early on. If it gives some sort of verbal reaction, you got to go with it.
That's a good rule of thumb here. But Phil does bring up a great point. That's right. Next up, huge matchup: Quiggled versus.
It's not the two of them, right?
Baba Joe.
Oh.
I tried to play it up.
This is tough though.
I'm going Quiggled. It's funny. I voted
Quiggled
against
is
Quiggled in
so-
round 1, but I'm going Quiggled now.
Quiggled is so level-headed and nice, just like a chill guy. But Baba Joe is so Baba Joe. I mean,
He's
look
not
at
very level-headed.
No,
He
he's
is.
super
He's a
level-headed.
storyteller.
He's
No, I know,
the
but look at-
chillest dude.
Yeah.
And he's so level. He's balanced
I meant
all those
he's not
cranes.
physically level-headed.
No, it's true. He's got a big crane, big old crane
Yeah.
neck. You know what? I'm going with Baba Joe. I'm sorry, Quiggled. I'm really sorry because I love you.
Did Jamie vote?
No.
I
No,
gotta
she's
go
holding a
Quiggled.
Quiggled.
I gotta go Quiggle.
I was
sure.
terrified.
The action
No.
figures that live on your desk can go, but all
Well,
of
hey.
mine can die in round 2.
Yep. That's the
We
way it is.
voted for like some of yours, but like
Mm.
whatever.
Matt, you've still got Kedpin Showclop.
I don't have an action figure of Kedpin Showcloth.
Well, if they made one, you would.
Still your guy.
Yeah, right.
This is where you would go if I had one.
If I had one,
All right, big matchup here, but probably gonna be a sweep. Sidon Athano versus Strono Cookie Tugs.
Sidon.
Same. I love Cookie though, but Sidon.
It's gotta be Sidon. You know.
Sidon. What are
It's
you gonna
Sidon.
do? Again, look at us. Look at us.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Jordan's still salty over Shaggy.
Yeah.
You know what?
What are you gonna do?
Understandable. I'll take it. I'll take my lumps, just like Strono Cookie Tugs.
Man, I want to know Landry's commentary on this Glup off.
I know.
These are like half
Send
He'd
it to
his
me
probably
guys.
be
later.
pissed at us that we voted Quiggled out.
No, Quiggled won.
He'd be
Oh, yeah,
pissed at
that's
us for
right.
voting Zuvio out.
You almost voted Quiggled out.
I almost voted Quiggled out.
So Sidon moves on.
Yeah.
We have the possibility of a amazing matchup soon.
It's Sidon versus Quiggled next round, isn't it?
No, it's not. Not yet.
Oh.
All right, final one before commercial break. Kedpin Showclop
Mm.
Ugh.
versus Claude.
Oh,
now this,
no. 2 lumps of flesh.
Now this is a Glup off if I've ever
2
seen one.
lumps of flesh. Look
Yeah.
at these 2. Look at these 2.
What are we voting, guys? Matt,
Yeah,
you lead
well,
us off.
oh.
Or Jamie lead us off, actually.
Live slug reactions. Gotta be Claude.
Okay.
Gotta be Claude.
I'm going to leave this one up to Matt, and I'm going Kedpin. As he blows up inside. Some men want to see the world burn. And it's Claude.
It's Claude. It's Claude, unfortunately. I love Claude.
Two naked
naked
Glups. That's a good... Wow, yeah.
That's a movie, I think.
Do they both look like they're high? I don't know. Wait, Matt, who did you go with?
I went with Claude.
Claude wins. I knew Claude would win.
Yeah, Claude wins. I mean, he's one of the ultimate Glups. And he's live slug reaction. Live slug reaction is unbeatable, honestly.
All right, guys. The Sweet 16 is set. We're gonna go to a quick commercial
Water
break.
It's just a water break.
And
Not
it's just
actual
our
commercial break.
cool intro if you haven't seen it yet, which you probably have, but it's
If you
pretty
haven't
epic.
seen it yet.
I made it 20 minutes before the stream. It's very fun. But here we go. We'll be back in just 30 seconds.
So it begins. You've waited your whole life for this moment. A great Glup only comes around once in a lifetime. Well, actually that's a lie. There's hundreds of great Glups in a galaxy far, far away. But tonight, we've got a battle between 80 Star Wars Glup Shadows, and only one can rise to the top. Who has it in them to be champion of the Glups?
All right, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the Sweet 16. I love doing the break in the middle.
I was kind of keeping track of like which Glups. It's like roughly 50-50. Which Glups are still in the game and which Glups aren't from the intro. It's like 50-50.
Okay. I like that. The analysis in between. All right, where should we begin? Sequels, non-canon, prequels, or originals?
Few originals. I feel like we haven't like.
It's non-saga, not non-canon.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know why you keep saying that. Okay,
I don't know.
AJ,
I don't know how
read
to talk.
what it's written on the board as.
Non-saga canon.
Non-saga canon. That's literally what it's called. That's what I told AJ to write, and he's like, "Isn't that like weird? Isn't it called Extended Universe?" And I'm like, "No, AJ, that's what Legends is called. It's called the same thing. It's non-saga canon."
Non-saga canon works.
Yeah,
It's
you didn't
a
agree
tongue
in the
twister
first
for me
place.
for some reason.
The words are getting. Anyway, let's do the originals.
Originals. Okay.
All right. And this is not where people start voting? No, not yet.
Elite 8, so next round.
Next round.
But people have had some influence on us, I would say.
Yeah,
Phil, mostly Phil, and
getting
maybe
intense.
Chad and some people. But
It's getting intense now.
Salacious B. Crumb
Ooh.
versus Goal.
Ooh.
A Jabba's
Salacious.
Palace, a Malice in the Palace.
Ooh,
Ooh, Malice in the Palace.
it's gotta be salacious.
I'm going goal.
I gotta fix my chair cushion.
What? Don't stall.
That's not a vote.
Why I'm like Wat Tambor adjusting my Salacious B. Crumb. What are we doing?
Oh, boo.
Did you go Goal, Matt?
Yes. He's one of our Glups. I love Goal.
He
No
is,
slug
but
guy.
it's
He's
salacious.
a snail slug with a giant tongue.
It's salacious for me.
Salacious.
He does. I do love him on Portrait. Very good.
Look at him.
Wow, another good matchup.
Oh,
The original trilogy has some heavy hitters, obviously.
Mhm.
Wilro Hood. There he goes. Against Max Rebo.
Oh no!
Ooh.
I didn't know it was gonna be this matchup.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh no!
The
All right.
beauty about these is that the longer it goes, the tougher
Hmm.
these get.
This is really, really tough.
Yeah, KG, I see you
crowd
mentioned
goes
Goal.
silent.
Goal is very tough to notice, but keep your eye out for him next time. We're all like speechless about this matchup. I'll lead us off. I haven't done that really, so I'm going Max Rebo.
I'm going Wilro Hood.
Oh, don't leave it up
Oh.
to me, guys.
One of them is blue.
One of these.
A
One of
blue
these
lily.
is walking away.
Is blue.
One of them move their snout around. Although Wilro
Hmm.
Hood has his own like event.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the best.
Have you
thing
ever
Star
seen the
Wars
running of the Maxes where a bunch of people run on their hands?
Not
No,
yet.
Not
What?
yet. Maybe we start it.
Maybe they'll start it. We're not going to Japan, but I'll start it at the next one.
Okay. Well.
Me and Phil will start it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is like too much, but I gotta. Oh, I don't want to be the one to pick.
We've all been there.
I'm gonna pick Max.
Yeah, good pick.
I gotta pick Max. I'm
Good
gutted
choice.
not to pick Wilbur Hood, but like, it comes down to more so, it's the gluppiest, and Max is a funny looking blue alien, and Wilbur's
Yeah.
just a guy.
You chose the right choice.
We're
Not
going with
gonna
the
lie,
most
this was also like a
generic.
big reason.
No pressure. I was gonna say Phil wasn't here.
Look, if it was any other matchup, I may have picked someone over Max, but not in that situation. So
Okay.
I can't do it.
Let's jump to non-saga canon. Let's go diagonally across the board here.
Sounds good.
We're gonna go with Dr. Mandible versus Nuvo Vindi.
Didn't we just do that?
Nope, we've got the
Okay.
doctor off now.
Well, I'm going with Dr.
Oh.
Mandible.
I gotta go Mandible as well.
I'll go Mandible as well. Mandible's
Big
sweet.
old bug guy.
Big ole bug guy.
He's unstoppable. Nuvo Vindi, I salute
Yeah.
you.
Mandible got game.
Literally though.
I wasn't aware of your game. Is that how that goes?
Yeah.
Dr. Mandible. Can we see Dr. Mandible again? Can we in real life? Not in real life. You know what's something I'm sad we missed out on?
What?
Matt, you kind of were like, it's whatever. The not to throw you on its bus. The
What happened to your microphone?
thing they did at the last celebration where it was like all the props on just like it was all the Mandalorian verse.
Oh yeah, at Star Celebration 22, they had like a Mandalorian exhibit that like was impossible to like get into unless you like did the lottery thing in the morning kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
that
tough
would
to
have
get
been cool.
into.
That would have
would've
been cool
been
to go
But
into.
I don't know if they had Dr. Mandible in there, but that would have
They
been cool. to see.
probably didn't. But I'm just
'cause-
telling myself that so I don't feel sad.
There was a lot of cool stuff in there though, from the
Yeah.
pictures I saw.
That's
But
That's
anyway.
I got a lot of pictures of Cobb Van's ass from that exhibit. Anyway,
Now
Um,
who's being the weird one?
that's well documented that I know exactly what the back of those pants look like. So.
So now we've got a Rock
In a hard
versus Vinay.
place. Oh shit.
This is tough.
I'm gonna go.
You gotta go Geode.
I'm going Vinay. What could Matt possibly be
What
searching
Matt
up?
be looking
Why is that so loud?
so aggressive?
I'm just typing aggressively.
That was like an early 2000s. That was like a golden eye.
All of my figures aren't in the thing anymore. They're being mean to me.
golden eye
Hold
sound
on.
effect.
Hold on, come on, baby. Hurry up.
What could you possibly be searching for?
I don't. Are you looking for him in the glass?
Yes.
Probably. That's why.
I got him.
So should I just write in Vinay now?
Yes, baby.
This is the longest thing ever. I should have warned you that it was coming.
How did we get the picture of Vinay earlier?
Well, I brought him up, but
Yeah, Rock crushes glass bulb that Vinay is in.
oh, does he? Cause there he is.
Crushes everything.
Can you believe
It's
that's the same
Vinay.
guy?
I love Geode. Don't get me
Alright.
wrong, but it's Vinay in the glass jar.
Okay,
But that's not the Vinay we're voting on.
How
I
do
guess
you know?
I guess it technically is.
it's the same guy.
It's the same.
Why
Look,
not?
see, look at him.
One
Here,
wrong
look at
move
me.
and it's the iron butt.
Imagine that guy in the lobby at Duncan.
All right,
That's-
Vinay
that-
moves on.
That's the real litmus test here. Imagine that guy at Duncan. Imagine Geode at Duncan.
I'm also very sad
I
that
can't.
the Kylo comic is a monthly release and not like
It's so
I know.
long in between.
every other week.
All
Alright,
right,
Vinay moves
Vinay
on.
wins it.
And we're done with non-saga canon.
There you go. You got it.
Let's go to sequels. So we
Okay.
got a Muncie gasping Tidian going against Quiggled. I'm going Quiggled. All right.
I'm going a Muncie Tidian, actually.
You voted for Quiggled over Baba Joe, but a Muncie you love a Muncie Tidian, huh?
I do. It's because it's so funny to me. Just the.
His
I can't
reign
get
has
enough
come
of
to an
it.
end, though, huh?
No, actually, you know what? I switch.
You do?
Yep, Muncie Tidian.
He's a good
Is
glup.
this allowed?
This guy doesn't have a backstory. He just exists.
That's
All
true.
right, you guys ruined the match of the century, though.
I'm not doing side on.
I see. Is that why you did it?
No, I forgot about
No,
that, honestly.
I didn't even
keep
think of
forgetting
that.
who's even head to head.
But
That's
I
also
thought-
well documented in this stream.
I thought our Glup off needed to get a little spicier, and so I picked a Muncie over.
I thought it would have gotten spicier if Quiggle took on Sidon and Thano.
Well, we would have just
Well,
picked side
Would have
on.
been a landslide.
True.
It would have been a landslide.
Well, the audience could have voted.
That's true. Now they get to vote for that.
So next up, we have Sidon Athano versus Claude.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna let the audience vote on this one.
Screw it.
Okay.
So am I.
You know, they
I
both
don't know
have.
why I
A,
said
And welcome in, Brent.
they're both
Brent,
in the
you get to vote.
background for live slug reaction. Actually, like Sidon is in the back as well, right behind the kiss, and then it's Claude also just like there. So
All right. The audience
guys.
gets to vote here. So take your time.
this is
Not too
rough.
long. Get your votes in.
My God.
You're gonna need more than 3. Although I don't know, are we all voting Sidon? Claude's pretty good.
I'm voting
Yeah, we got Sidon Athano, our
side on
guy.
Ithano versus Claude.
Our
Versus
guy.
Claude.
He is our guy. I feel like it's impossible to vote against him, but Claude is also my guy.
All right, Brent. We've got. If you just joined in, we've got Sidon Athano, versus Claude. All right, we got Phil voting for Sidon. Did we all officially vote for Sidon?
I
I'm
officially
voting
voted for Sidon.
So that's 4 Sidons.
2
And
Claudes.
we have
3 Claudes.
Claude from Chad. Claude
And a
from-
Brent side on. So that's 5 versus 3 right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be really upset if Sidon loses to Claude. Like
But Claude's like a glup. He's a
Claude
capital
is
G
a
glup.
glup.
Guys, we're saying Glup and Claude. Like those sound those are very similar
Yeah.
sounding words.
It's the same noise.
Ah!
Quad Glup. But it's side on taking it home. No one else seems to
Yeah,
be
no
voting.
one's unless there's some late ones in here. But we got Sidon moving on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
And Claude is out.
Claude's out. All right, prequel trilogy time.
Woo.
In round I forgot to update the ticker.
Hey, he was out.
I know. I just like him.
Why is he out then?
There we go.
Because
So
I forget who we went against.
we have Lunchroom Clone
He went against Lunchroom
versus
Clone.
Yaddle.
Shady Lunchroom
Oh.
Clone. I'm sick of Yaddle. Get her out of here. I'm sick of Yaddle. It's Shady Lunchroom Clone.
Hmm.
I'm actually
He's the
gonna let,
gluppiest.
should I let the chat go help from here on out?
If you want.
They can influence. They can influence.
They can influence. I don't even know
Yeah.
what that means.
I'm going Yaddle.
I'm also going Yaddle.
This is the most boring Glup Shidoathon.
How?
We're just picking all the predictable ones. Everybody loves Yaddle. Nobody
Yeah.
loves Shady Lunchroom Clone. We are the ones talking about him.
Yeah, I mean, he had a good run. Yaddle moves on to the whoops.
Lunchroom Clone is
Elite
way gluppier. Thank you, Chad. That's okay. I'm not bitter.
Wow, there were some late Lunchroom Clone fans there.
Late to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, late to lunch. Next up, Watt Tambor versus Dex.
Oof.
Oh, Tex.
That's it. Stream's
Tex?
I know Dex. Tex. Yeah. Love Tex. Good old Tex. I love Watt Tambor to death. And I know Dexter Jester is like one of the most stereotypical glups around, but it's Dex. Look at him.
No, Dex had to get there. I would
I'm
have been upset
sick
if
of
he didn't.
Yaddle though. I need Yaddle defeated. I
Dex
need
wins for
Yaddle.
me as well. Again, for the mustache and his little like flamingo on his shirt.
Call me
All
Count
right.
Dooku for the rest of this stream because I need Yaddle. to go on.
Wow.
I love the hatred towards even against Yaddle since she was going against Watto.
Them some fighting words.
I'm
Dex is gonna be hard
still
to
bitter
beat.
about that. I'm still bitter about that loss.
All right, let's do it now. Final Elite Eight audience or chat audience, whatever, gets to vote on every one of these. No doubt. No questions asked. Let's go back to prequels. Let's go right to it. Dex versus Yaddle.
Dex.
I'm going Dex.
Oh,
I'm
Dex.
going Dex. I can't imagine the grade 8. We're on to
Come
the
on,
grade 8.
baby. Yes. Dex sweep.
A Dex Massacre.
Dex sweep.
What?
First Captain Brutus and now Yaddle. Come on, Matt.
Dex sweep. Dex sweep. Dex sweep.
We're gonna get a one-off Yaddle.
No.
Who went
Unbelievable. Dex sweep.
Oh wow! All right, Dex sweep. Break out your brooms in the diner because it's a sweep.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Yaddle. Better luck next time.
Who do you think sweeps up the diner? Do you think Dex does? Do you think Flo does? Or do you think Hermione does? Serious question.
It's Flo.
He's
Are you
got
sure?
4 arms, 4
I kind of wish
brooms.
Flo and I wish the whole diner was in this thing.
They
Why
could
didn't
have
we
been.
put Hermione, Bagua, and Flo in there? I
We
don't know.
picked all those picks for
We went-
Rayside Street.
Matt's
True.
the one that wanted variety.
It's true.
Okay,
did.
so let's go to sequels. We have a big matchup. And audience chat, you guys can vote. A Muncie Tidian gasping out the door versus Sidon Athano.
Ooh.
This
We
is so
could,
funny.
Matt, remember, Matt wants surprises.
It's true.
Matt, who
love-
are you voting for?
Sidon.
Oh.
He wanted some
Sidon.
chaos there.
I
Our non-saga canon is our biggest, your best chance at getting a big upset.
know.
Everyone
I
else,
know.
and a Muncie
Look,
Tidian
Sidon
is too.
is extremely predictable, but at the same time, I actually don't think Sidon gets enough love.
It's true. It's us. We are
Hmm.
the only ones yelling
We're the
about it
Sidon
all
love.
the time.
We are
Um,
the Sidon love.
I'm picking Sidon as well.
I think Yaddle making it to where she was kind of an upset too.
Yeah, it upset me.
You thought Watto was going to win the whole thing, and he lost in round 1.
Don't even get me started.
See ya, Yaddle. Okay, so Chad gave us an Muncie, but it looks like Sidon takes it. So Sidon is
sweet.
in.
Almost Sidon sweet.
Sidon's in the final 4. There we go.
Wow.
All right, let's go to originals. This is a duel right here. Salacious B. Crumb and Max Rebo.
Max. Max Rebo. I'm sick of Salacious too.
Wow.
I'm
It was
going
gonna be one of them.
Salacious. I'm going Salacious.
All right, I got a big one here, right? The chat. I want to keep calling
This
the
is-
audience.
Go
Same
ahead,
thing.
call him the audience. Who cares?
Friends in the chat. What do you guys think?
Oh, we might have had 2 Muncies. But yeah. Okay. So a lot of Maxes. Might
We
have to might need a
We
tally
got 3
mark.
votes for Max from Phil. We got 1 Max, 2 Max, 3 Max, 4.
What are you singing
What
a
is this?
children's
One fish,
book?
2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
We got 1 Salacious and none more.
Look at this guy. How is he not gluppier? Look at him. He's
Are
a little
you-
rat monkey. Come on.
Blue
Max-
Elephant
Max is
playing the
pretty lucky.
piano.
Rat monkey.
Blue Elephant playing the piano.
Rat monkey.
Blue Elephant.
All right, I haven't voted yet, right? I'm
Me.
going with the blue elephant playing the piano.
Oh.
So what are we?
Where are we
There you
at?
go, Dr. Seuss week.
It
It is
sounds
really-
like Dr. Seuss. in here.
So what did we? What's the
One
official
elephant,
tally
2
here?
Elephant, red elephant, blue elephant.
Were you keeping track, Matt?
No, Max Rebo won.
Did he?
Yeah, I think Max
big
won.
time.
Matt had
There
like,
was only 1 vote in the chat for
For
Salacious.
Salacious. All right, Rebo's in the final 4. Oh boy, what a match.
I don't like the
That's
rat
gonna be-
monkey. Like Poe and Resistance, the one he shoots in cold blood.
You mean the big one?
but
No,
yeah,
the
I love
one on the ceiling when all the other ones are like scattering around, he shoots up and all of a sudden
The
the,
big ape
fried
one.
monkey lizard just falls from the
and
ceiling.
they're all like,
and he's like, oh, oops.
Down goes Salacious. Down goes Salacious. All right, our last spot in the final 4 is open, and it's gonna be big old bug guy or old man from Vader's Castle. Dr.
Oh
Mandible
man,
versus Vinay.
this is rough.
I'm
See your
Mandible.
shoelaces.
Mandible.
I'm going Vinay.
I will be happy with either of these choices. This is the one
Mandible.
I'm not.
Mandible.
about.
You know,
Mandible.
Mandible.
you know, actually scratch that mandible. I don't know why I picked Vinay. What is
I don't
that?
know either.
What is that? Get that out of
All
here.
right, Phil's got Vinay.
Imagine Dr. Mandible sitting in the lobby at Duncan.
Oh boy, this could be interesting. Wow, it's a tie game.
Ooh, It's a tie game.
Oh, Vinay takes the lead.
Vinay, look at his face.
This is epic. Okay, it's a tie game again.
Ooh,
Okay.
4-4.
Mandible.
Okay, bug guy takes the big old bug guy takes the lead.
Big old bug guy.
5 to
Dr. Mandible
4.
takes the lead.
Mandible.
I will say that we've given a story to Vinay because now we're exclusively using this picture. He's been fighting this entire time that he's no longer this man. He is now this man.
You had to make him the gluppiest.
I did.
Show
He's
the
the
original
gluppiest. Look at
again.
him.
Okay.
Mandible.
He's judging everyone that doesn't vote for him. So Dr. Mandible has 5 votes, if I'm not mistaken, and Vinay has 4. Anyone else want to chime in? Or Bug Guy's gonna win?
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Nice.
I'll actually give it a minute in case there's a delay.
Big old bug guy.
Well, you know what? We'll go to commercial break.
No,
we're
we
the
don't
fi-
need to go to commercial break
It's
again.
the final
Come on.
one. It's the
we
final
don't need
4.
we don't need to do it again.
I think it's pretty fun.
I'm sick of the intro. It was cool the first time. The second time, all right. Each time since, what are we doing?
I think it's pretty great. The chat likes it too, right?
All right.
Vote the chat right now if you want to see.
Water break.
If you
Water
want a
break?
water break.
Water break.
We're
for the
almost
fi-
break.
2.5 hours into this stream.
This isn't even our longest
Water
stream. We've had
break.
way longer ones.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
got- yeah.
I guess you could say
All right, they want it again. All right, guys. On
Right.
the other side of this break, 30 seconds. We'll be ending the whole thing. And if you want to vote for Vinay Mandible, you still can, and we'll see how that goes.
Vinay Mandible.
So it begins. You've waited your whole life for this moment. A great Glup only comes around once in a lifetime. Well, actually that's a lie. There's hundreds of great Glups in a galaxy far, far away. But tonight, we've got a battle between 80 Star Wars Glup Shidos, and only one can rise to the top. Who has it in them to be champion of the Glups?
There can only be one. I didn't hydrate.
I didn't
Spoiler
either.
alert.
I ran out of water.
What are you
I got
guys
too
doing?
excited. All right, we're on to the final 4. I don't think any more votes came in.
No.
But we did more. We poured one out for Benny Q. I didn't drink myself, but I poured out some water for Benny Q.
That's true.
Okay, so final 4. Mandible won. That was pretty. That came down to the wire.
That was close.
That looks terrible handwriting. Anyone want to see the board?
Sure.
Can you guys make me like the big picture? I don't know how to do that.
I don't either. Let's try this. Nope, not that one. Let's try this one. Hey,
is.
there he is.
So we
I
got
think it's
Dex,
pretty good.
Max Rebo, Sidon Ithano, and Mandible.
Can you see it?
We can see it.
Mandible.
I wrote mandible really badly, but
He wrote all this. It's okay.
hey, I think I have better handwriting than. Well, it depends. Depends
All right.
on the day.
Here we are, guys.
This is a doozy, huh?
It's been a long road.
See, people
from here to
love
there.
the whatchamacallit.
People love what
It's been a long journey
No.
for the final 4.
It's been a long journey in general.
So we've got Dex,
All right, hold on. Dex.
taking on Max Rebo.
Max.
piano man.
Oh.
Dex versus
We're
Max.
crossing eras now.
Yikes. All right.
This is
Well,
rough.
I'm putting my vote in for Mr. Dex.
I love this just still of Dex smiling in this text. And once again,
Mildly threatening.
chat, you guys can definitely vote on the way out here. So
It's the
Right,
battle
3
of the
votes
end
for
of Dex.
Dex. Nope, 3 votes
Dex
for Dex.
Max.
2 votes for Max. Another vote for Dex. Another vote for Dex.
I'm
Now
going for Dex.
We're going full
myself.
Kornacki here.
AJ, what's your vote?
Shoot. Oh, this is tough. I'm going Dex.
Oh, it's a Dex sweep for us.
It's a Dex sweep for us and almost a Dex sweep.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Chat. We're really sorry, Phil.
Oh no.
We grew up with the prequels. But I since I was
Max
a kid,
made it Dax.
Max
I love
made me
it.
laugh every time. Dax.
Hey, everybody.
We should have had Dak.
Dax got this one.
So what's
Only
the
had
vote
room
here?
for one pilot.
Dex
Uh,
one big.
I
Dex
think
sweep.
Dex won.
Well, not Dex sweep.
Not
but
Dex
Dex
sweep.
was clearly
Look, Yeah,
sweep the Dex.
we have Piano Man versus 50s Diner on Coruscant owner with a mustache.
Dex had lines though.
This is true.
Yeah, but Max had beats. So
Hmm. I am sad that Max isn't going to be in the final, but
why?
I know, Phil. It was a good run. Final Four is definitely
Final Four is good.
definitely respectable.
He's a scrappy guy. He made it that far.
Dex is in the championship. All right. Let's get a look at the board. Yep, looks good.
There it is. Yeah.
All right. And the other side of the bracket, we have Dr. Mandible, who honestly, that's kind of an upset, him making it to the Final Four.
That's kind of wild.
I think the favorite in that bracket would probably have been Therm or Scuva or I don't know. Two Tubes was pretty good.
He wasn't in that bracket, Matt.
Oh, Watto.
That was the biggest upset tonight.
Dr. Mandible versus Sidon Athano.
This is rough.
Yeah, at least he beat out Sai.
Ow.
You can brag to
Don't tell Chris.
Yeah, you got the bragging rights.
All right.
All right. This is
This
interesting.
is like really, really tough.
I want to see what the chat says before I say
Chad
anything.
votes Sidon. Yeah, let's wait for the chat and then we can deliberate.
Does the chat want Sidon in the final? I won't be offended if you guys don't. I wonder if I laid these out right. Like I
Yeah,
had
you did.
prequels going against originals, and in this crossover. I wonder if I had like if it was like Max Rebo against Sidon, then we could have had a Dex Rebo final.
Dex Rebo. I like that.
Dex Rebo.
That's if they got married.
So maybe it was the layout was kind of random too, but I don't know.
Ooh, all right, hold on. Because now we're getting, so we got one Sidon, two Sidon, one Mandible, Jesus.
Mandy.
Another Sidon, another Sidon, another Mandible, and another Mandible.
So Mandible might win.
So we got 1, 2, 3 Mandibles and 1, 2, 3, 4 Sidons. I pick whichever Marauder Matt prefers. He seems like he makes good choices. Absolutely make the right choice every time.
I'm
Every
going
time.
Sidon. We got him this far.
What's the score?
I don't know.
Sidon's in the
Add
lead
one.
now by 2. I think it was 5-4 or 4-3. I think it was 4-3.
You know what? I'm a how many of the audience?
It was
voted
4-3 as a chat. Now it's 5-3 with Jamie's pick.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm going Mandible.
So Matt can
I'm
either
also
tie
going
it up.
Mandible.
So you tied it?
Whoa.
God.
We need a tiebreaker.
Oh,
All right, chat. Anyone in the chat, you can be a hero right now. and you can
Hey,
break this tie.
actually, but this brings this up. It's Mandible.
Oh!
Mandible!
Wow, what a tiebreaker.
What a tiebreaker! the loophole, the clause.
There you go.
Woo!
Wow. A Mandible upset.
Wow, Sidon. I love you. Love you, Sidon. Trust me.
Love you, mean it.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna crack that Just toss that out the window.
Holonet Marauder is not having Sato Nathano in the final.
We
Can you
almost
believe it?
did.
F's in the chat.
We almost did, but
around.
I
L's in the
needed to
chat.
carry. I needed to carry my my chaotic. I needed to bring some chaos to this. That's
No,
all.
you're a big old bug guy.
I'm a big old bug
Yeah.
guy. I love
Yeah.
big old bug guys.
You're a bug guy enthusiast.
Yeah.
So. I'm never watching this show again. Yeah, we had the helmet out and everything, so
She's
Yeah,
got
that
the
was-
helmet. We've got the logo.
that was pretty wild.
Oh wait, that's not mine. That's not our logo. But yeah, you know what I. You know
But
what I-
honestly,
know
they're
what
both
I mean.
they're both pretty gluppy. But Dr.
Yeah.
Mandible,
Dr. Mandible is Dr. Mandible.
and because he's
He
a
appears
giant
in
ant,
one scene
is why I chose
in a
him.
cantina where he's playing cards with a, with a mechanic. He's
What a
playing as a
world.
bug playing cards.
What a world!
world.
What a
Dr.
galaxy!
Mandible.
We wanted some unpredictability, I guess,
I did. I certainly did.
and we got it.
We did.
All right, the final. The chaos could really reign here, if Dr. Mandible can beat Dex.
Can
Let's
Dr.
see-
Mandible beat Dex?
It's Dex in the championship versus Dr. Mandible. This is like the 1 seed versus like the, I don't know, not a good team. Mandible. All right, guys. Start your votes, and then I guess we'll get to ours.
This is wild.
I'll go
right,
ahead and say
start.
I'm gonna vote for Dex.
Well, we got 3 votes for Dex right now. Dex, we got 4 votes for Dex.
Wow,
Phil chooses chaos. He's going
Phil
for
caved and
Mandible.
went chaos.
We got 2 more votes for Dex. I'm choosing chaos as well. I'm going with Mandible.
I wanted to also, but
I'm going with Dex. Like, come
Yeah.
on. What are we doing?
All right, 3 for Mandible. That is true. Dex took out Max. So you gotta get revenge. Somebody keeping a tally. It's probably pretty big for Dex, but stay strong, Mandible. Can we get that on a shirt? I say that about everything.
Oh, I missed.
Chat, don't let me down. Who did everyone think, while you're casting your votes as well, who did everyone think was going to win this? Like, when you saw the board, you saw the names, who did you think was going to win? Like, Jamie, Matt, who did you think was going to win?
Honest to God,
Salacious.
I honestly thought it was going to be Dexter Jetster versus Watto in the finals. That was my prediction.
But they're in the same. They're both prequel.
Well, I'm an idiot.
If it was like flipped though, it might have ended up that way.
Well, I'm an idiot. But you make good choices.
It's true. I make good choices. Doesn't mean I'm smart.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought Salacious B had a good chance. The sequel bracket was kind of a wild card.
I did think Dex was going to make the finals, though. If I'm being honest, I thought there was more than a 50-50 chance Dex was going to win tonight.
Yeah, he was the heavy favorite, I think.
He was a heavy favorite. I mean, look at him. Pocketbook. He's just.
Is this the thing from Mando season 3? That would have been good.
No,
Ooh, you're right.
the one that was in Skeleton
Yeah.
Crew, one of the hermit crabs that had like the droid leg on its back.
Oh, you're right.
I think.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
have been very good. That's
Yeah.
that's super glup. I mean, that's
the
like
gluppiest.
honestly, but the guy from season 3 of Mando would have been good too. The guy in the
whatever hell his
droid
name
tank,
is.
or whatever you call that.
So Dex clearly won.
Dex
Dex
won.
won.
Dex
Dex
won. The
Dex
the
won
glup
big time.
the glupness here. big
Mandible,
glup.
very respectable.
Mm,
Very respectable round 2.
hell of a
big ol'
job by
glup.
Mandible.
Second place, I should say. He gets on the podium.
Crown. If you want to make the board big here,
Yeah, hang on. There it is.
I'm writing it in.
Actually, I changed my vote Dr. Mandible 8 times.
Dex wins the whole thing. Here's the whole kit and caboodle.
There
It
you
was
go.
a long road.
Perfect.
The pod racer board I threw across the room. Let me pull that one out for old time's sake.
All right. Yeah, that was the first thing that we got. Oh my god, Dex won.
Dex
All
won.
All right, I got the pod racer ready.
Oh, sorry. There he is. There you go.
So This was a wild time if you missed this earlier when we started, but Quadraneros won the Pod Racer trophy, so
And
that
then
was
Quadraneros lost in like the quarterfinals, right?
the quadra
Yeah, I
finals.
think so. Yeah.
Could have been Quadraneros versus Quad Pod.
We're glad it was rigged. Yeah, we need a full breakdown from Matt and maybe all of us later on about how this went. But thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you for staying for 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Yes,
Thursday
the
night.
entire
Everybody
time.
who stuck around for 2.5 hours, thank you. Because this was a long one. Might have been our longest. One of our longest.
I don't think it was. What are we gonna do with like Endor with 3 episodes of like meaty story to cover?
Yeah, that's.
We'll think about it. It'll be a tough one.
They're gonna be long ones. I'm excited.
Wow, me too.
I am too.
Oh my god. Anyway, thank you everybody. Thanks everyone for hanging out tonight and hanging in the chat and doing the thing. And yes, we did not really get off subject that much. I feel like there was a couple, but we pretty much like left it as is.
We no promises, but another great stream planned next week potentially. Thank you so much, KG, for the $2 super sticker. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
We're trying out here to entertain in this this world right now, but yeah, we're looking forward to Andor's. Obviously, the trailer was great. Maybe we'll do a little trailer breakdown soon. But next week, next Thursday night, we're trying to coordinate with our friend to do the credits are true
Return
3.
of a favorite.
Oh,
Which we've
a
done.
classic game.
I don't know if we've done it as a live stream, but
So
it's
that'll be
essentially
kind of a mess. It's a good mess.
The Price is Right.
The Price is Right.
But
I
for
couldn't think of the
Star
real
Wars.
name.
For Star Wars
Credits are
merch.
true.
Mm-hmm.
The credits are true.
Gotta do a lot of research for it. So
Yeah, I'll be taking on the role as Bib Barker, as we call it. And if you guys like this kind of stuff that we do, that's one of the really fun things we do. And at the end, it usually turns into a mess of trying to calculate who won.
So nobody can count.
Yep.
We'll see.
It's great.
But that'll be fun. Jamie, sorry to interrupt,
Yes.
but
No, that's it.
Yeah, I was.
That's
taking
it.
your
That's the
thing away.
show.
That's the show.
Dex won the gluppiest of Glup Madness 2025 for the Holland Marauders. Maybe next year we'll do something else, not Glups, but maybe something different. We'll see. Yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up. And thank you again, everyone who joined tonight in the chat and whoever hung out the entire time. Thank you so much. Even if you were just here for like a little bit, thank you so much. We'll be back hopefully next week with more content, and we'll see you guys soon on the Holonet. See you guys next time.